fine. I literally just started. I fed you, you little shit. I just fed you. I know I just swore like the first minute of the on screen. Apologize to all these nice people. Apologize! Okay, yep, you. I fed you, little fat fuck. Come on, get your head out of here. Anyway. Welcome back to the Mayor channel. It is I, Mayor. And today I am, standing outside the, Knights of the, Favonius Church because... Oh god, I definitely need some prayers because I'm gonna be doing Lohen's story quest today. Oh my gosh. Well, I already kind of have an idea what this guy is kind of like. I first encountered him during Varka's story quest? Yeah, apparently he came back from Nodcry to deliver some letters that Varka set him up with, and to bring him back. For him to bring back any replies. It was very important stuff he had to do, actually. But we first encounter him fighting a ruin guard that he referred to as a punching bag. And he really wanted to go back to Nodcry to help out Varka fight the evil manifestation of Boreas, I believe. I think that's what happened. Or is that technically some kind of... Anyway, he just definitely wants to be wherever the fight was, so he was too eager for that. Honestly, I think it was probably best that he stayed home in Mondstadt. And then I saw him in Dornman Port and Millhaven, mucking around, kind of trying to train his division of Favonius Knights to practice their aiming by literally holding an apple in his hand and say, come on, go ahead and shoot. And I guess if they don't try to hit the apple or try to avoid hitting him, he was going to punish them severely. So I was kind of thinking about what some folks might have to say about him, so... I don't think Jean has a voice line, though. But let me do Kaya. He definitely has a voice line, and I looked at it ahead of time. It's kind of funny. Kaya, Diana, Official, Noelle, Rosaria, Lohen.
That Lohen kid hasn't come to me for a forged signature in a while. I wonder if he's already mastered the art. He's certainly smart enough. Give it a while, and I'll write him a letter in the Grand Master's handwriting. Then we'll see how much he's learned.
So they're mutually learning how to do forging signatures of high-ranking officials such as Jean or Varka now. God, I forgot how pretty his alt skin is. It is gorgeous. What else? Does Lisa have a voice line? How about Bennett? I doubt Bennett would. Yeah, I don't think he does. Who the hell else am I missing? Lisa? Does Lisa have a voice line? Where the heck is Lisa? Lisa! Yeah. There she is. What the hell? She has a voice line about Prune? I mean, fair enough, I suppose. Holy crap, I didn't realize that she had like a little butterfly earring on her... little butterfly ornament on her earring. That is really gorgeous. Huh. So, he definitely seems to be a bit of a joker. Ooh, Mika. I definitely need to look up Mika, because he's definitely swiped his journal. That's literally one of his passives. Literally holding Mika's journal. Where the hell is it? I need to hear this. What did he do to you, baby boy?
Have you seen Lohen? I just realized our notebooks got switched and I don't know where he went. I bet he rushed off to fight a bunch of monsters on his own, even though I warned him not to. If I were a captain too, then maybe he'd listen to me. Then again, maybe he wouldn't.
Oh, sweetheart. You're not committing anybody. I'm sorry. Oh, boy. How about Noelle? She definitely wants to be a knight. Seriously, you have a perfectly good knight in training here, and you let Lohen in? Of all of all people, and you made him a captain, too. Oh, I guess she doesn't have one either. What the hell? Actually, she doesn't really talk about a whole lot of people. I think that's probably enough.
Of patience for the
anyway, this guy's kind of freaky. It was already bad enough that he looked suspiciously like Doctore with the hair and the eyes and everything. Not to mention his malicious nature. Have you guys not seen the— Oh, hey, Shadow! When did you get here? Did you check Lisa's completely? I just took a quick scan through, but I'll look again. I'll look again. That's not... There we go. Where the hell was Lisa? Let's see. Afternoon, evening, Lisa. Relationships. Jean, Amber, Barbara, Clee, Mona, Albedo official, Noelle, Sucrose, Sino. She has one about Sino. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be where... I was here from the beginning. Oh, you were? Okay, well, thanks for stopping by, Shadow Scar, and... Yeah, you did say that it was like very early in the morning where you're at when I even start my streams, but whatever. It's already fairly late in the evening here. And you did say today was the holiday. What is the holiday that you get off for today or tomorrow? Because technically it's still the it's still the 12th here. 12th of June. June? But anyway, if anybody has anything to say, it's probably very, very terrifying. What about Rosaria? She's gotta have something. Lisa, about her father. And, okay, she doesn't talk about Lowen. I don't see why, other than... Maybe they'd have a pint at the Angel Share or something. Alright, that's enough dilly-dallying, because I really don't want to do this, but I gotta know! I gotta know what his deal is! Anyway, let's just get towards it. Or get to it. Let's see, really? It's the 13th of June here. Yeah, that's because I'm in the States. I live in the past. You're in the future already. Because, yeah, you're in India. I'm in the States. So, of course, like, the dividing line on when... Oh, it's the next day. So, I'm still sitting in the 12th. I got 3 more hours on the 12th. That's how time works, at least as best as it can on a globe. And we try to have some kind of general understanding on what time should be the right time for the sun to be setting or setting. Honestly, it's a little arbitrary who even thought, oh, we should probably have... like, the middle of the day be whenever the moon's, like, highest in the sky or something like that. I wasn't exactly there when they kind of try to make that distinction. But whatever. That's how time we try to organize time now in these modern times. Enough dilly-dallying. Let's go do the quest. I want to get this over with. And click. Knights are busy preparing for an award ceremony in front of the Favonius Cathedral Plaza. Oh, so I am actually right there. Whoa.
Huh? It's not a holiday or anything, is it? Why is it so lively in here?
Prepare a few more strings of colored flags. As for the celebratory wine, I'll do the quality check in person.
Of course you would.
This is our first award ceremony since the Expeditionary Force's triumphant return. We're looking to put on a show, you hear?
Sorry, I'm trying to fix my stupid wire, because I'm only hearing noise from this cup. Or static. Jesus.
Leave it to us, Captain Kaya.
An award ceremony?
Oh? The Honorary Knight and Paimon. Well, this saves me the trouble of sending someone to invite you. I'm sure our colleagues from the expedition will be delighted to see such prestigious guests in attendance.
Yeah, I did not really look up exactly where this was supposed to be. I was gonna read, there was... Yeah. Honestly, I kind of thought about doing a skit where I'm, like, praying at the cathedral with Dahlia, and hopefully Jean would give me some tips, and I would probably invite Barbara to come with me, just in case anybody got hurt. But I kind of decided again that I was dilly-dallying too much, but look at me now. I really wanted to read the actual story description, too. Not that little expert. There's like this little banner that's at the top of the map now that'll remind you like, oh, you got some big story quest for a character or an act that you have to complete for the main story quest. And there was a whole blurb of it there, but never mind. We're past that now. We're in it now. This isn't for him, is it? The celebration? Kaya? Kaya? Is this for Lohen?
The knights are giving out awards?
Well, I'm sure you know how many knights bear unique titles, yes? Take the Grand Master's Boreas, or Captain Eula's Spindrift, for example. Some they inherit. Others have unique origins. But, in the vast majority of cases, they are titles conferred to honor said knight's conduct and achievements.
Like how I'm the honorary knight.
You could say that. Shame we were so busy with the issue of Dvalin's corruption back then, or we'd have held a ceremony for you too. Let me think. Why don't we make it up to you this time?
Ooh, nice. We get to have a medal for our bravery in the Benevolent situation when we first got here. Yeah, they just... I guess all that they did was like, yeah, we don't really know if we've seen anybody that looked kind of like you, but we'll put some posters up, and it only went around Mondstadt proper and a bit in Liyue, and that was pretty much the extent of it, so... Yeah, medal would be much appreciated. It's fine. It's been so long anyway. Oh, come on, Lumine. No, no. We're humbled. We are humble.
Besides, isn't the ceremony meant for the knights who are back from the expedition in triumph? We wouldn't want to steal their thunder.
Correct, correct. They were very dutiful in their mission.
Plus, being honored guests is way more impressive than actually receiving a title. You know, makes us sound like big shots.
You might actually have a point there. Let me guess, there's a celebration for something big, but something goes wrong in the background, and that's where Lohen's coming. What, you don't think he's, like, the actual trouble? Nah, probably not. Who knows, maybe somebody stole all the medals that they were gonna hand out during the ceremony, and now we have to hunt them down. I mean, retrieve the medals. We're not gonna... hopefully we're not literally going to hunt them down like sport. Please, I hope that's not the case.
Is that so? In that case, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the ceremony.
By the way, who's getting titles this time around?
Mostly those who've made outstanding contributions during the expedition. Winfried, Leifhelm, and Lohen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company.
Okay, so he is honored in this. Cool. Cool.
Wait, Ham? You mean he doesn't have one yet?
If it were just a question of personal ability, he'd have received a title before the expedition even started. But he hasn't been with us for very long, and, well, let's just say there are personal reasons for the delay. Word is that he'll not only gain a title, but also official command over 5th Company. Why, by my count, he's even set to break a certain someone's record.
Wait, record? What record?
The youngest captain of the Knights of Favonius, of course. The previous record holder was our former cavalry captain, Dialuk.
But wasn't he like 14 when he had that title? Well, Lohen can be a maniac. You think he can be a maniac? He can be, and he will. Shadow, that's why I'm nervous about all this. But yeah, I don't think he quite got Dialuk big, unless it turns out that Lohen's 13, which I find it somewhat more disturbing if that were the case.
I wonder what face our former captain will make when that happens.
I'm guessing he won't make any face.
I wouldn't be so sure. He smiled oh so brilliantly the day he set that record.
Yeah, but that's when he was young and accomplished and carefree, and then his dad died trying to save Mondstadt, and he ended up getting kicked out posthumously from the Knights of Favonius, and he took personal offense to that, and then left his vision, fucked off to Shiznaya for God knows how long, and for God knows what he did up there. So I would say he would definitely be a very different person before that.
A smiling champion of justice, huh? Yeah, nah, Paimon can't see it.
Well, let's not dwell on that. Care to guess what title our dear Vice Captain Lohen will receive?
Oh, we're playing name games, are we? You're up, Paimon!
Gotcha! Easy! So, Lohen... Dagger Knight? Smirking Knight! Right! Punching Bag Knight!
Your skills are fading, Paimon.
Nuh-uh! This guy's just hard to sum up! Anyway, what's his title gonna be?
I'd say most signs right now point to the Benevolent Knight.
What?
Benevolent?
I don't think I've ever had a single encounter where I felt an ounce of benevolence from this man. Do you think Dialuk has a voice line for Oh, I'll try. I didn't even think about that. I'll probably check this after this cutscene, though.
How's that even slightly associated with him?
Long story. Alas, it seems someone has come looking for you.
Honorary Knight! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're actually here!
Is there something you need from me?
The Grand Master would like you to come to the Knights of Favonius headquarters. He says he has important matters to discuss.
Varka? What important business would he have with us?
Looking for an excuse to slack off, maybe? I really hope he's not trying to sneak out for a drink. It's literally the middle of the day. Sure, this is Mondstadt, but we do have some posterity here.
Paimon can't say she'd be surprised. But it's not like he's never serious, so maybe something really has come up.
Well, I'll see you later, Kaya.
See you later. Remember to attend the ceremony.
Sure will. Okay. see. Eh. That's not it. I'm just gonna take a peek-see to see if he has a voice line. Vision. Okay, lands at the era enemies. What the hell? Well, he does have... Huh. I think he has pretty few people that he talks about. I mean, it's not like I kind of expect them to have a voice line for literally everybody that's in Mondstadt, but... I guess he would really know too much about Lohen. Unless he visit Angel Share. Okay, let's get over to the headquarters. We're gonna see Dad. I mean, Farka. I mean, Dad. I mean, Daddy. I mean, shut up.
Any questions about the award ceremony arrangements? Perhaps. Are you even listening?
Okay, no objections.
Maybe he is 13.
Lohen!
Huh? Oh, yeah, can I go now? Yeah, thanks a lot, Grandmaster!
Hey, get back here! What is it with you young people these days? When I first earned my title, I was so excited I couldn't sleep a wink all night.
Huh? Oh? And how many barrels of wine did you guzzle while counting sheep?
What? Look, I get that you guys are you're supposed to be a captain now, but have some respect to your higher-ups. At the very least, don't just say that. Ask what his barrel count was.
That's not the point. Forget it. I know you're not interested in a knightly title, or the position of captain. But it's Adorno's final wish to have you inherit the title of Benevolent Knight before he officially retires.
Oh, so he's inheriting the title. That makes a little more sense. Why you're passing it to him, I don't know. Is that his grandpa? Is that his uncle? Some distant relation of his? Adopted dad? I don't know. Why you have to give the title to this guy?
You've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, and you're usually stationed at Dornman Port. Have you not thought about going to see him?
Hey, there have been too many reports to file since our return from the expedition. I haven't been able to find the time.
Files? What? I definitely distinctly remember that I had to mail them for you one of the times that you were stationed in Dornman Port. And I'm pretty sure you had somebody else write them on your behalf, too.
Oh. Odd that the handwriting on the reports you've submitted looks rather like Gunther's, wouldn't you say?
This fucking guy. Why the hell did you try to make this guy a knight, much less a captain?
Ugh, can't even handle a little paperwork. He still needs more training.
Anyway, go have a good talk with Adorno. We'd like a smooth transition for both the title and the position of captain.
I mean, maybe. Or he's just generally bored.
Consider this a direct order from yours truly, the Grand Master. So don't go using work as an excuse, you hear? Don't look so worried. I have a rough idea of the agreement you two made before the expedition. If you need someone to cover for you, I mean, considering Adorno's special circumstances, I can make an exception and go with you.
Dude, right in front of your boss?
Forget it. You two have worked together for so long, he'd see right through you with a glance.
Where the hell? What the hell? You saw that, right? He just pulled his freaking knife out, his vial of poison in his knife. Why the hell did he hit that idol right then?
True. And besides, I've got other matters to attend to. Is there anyone else you can take? Someone convincing, but not too close to Adorno. Do we have such a knight here in Mondstadt?
That knight you speak of has just arrived.
Uh-oh. He has our... Oh, God. He's looking for us. So, that's why you borrowed Varka's name. To summon us here?
I was troubled. Troubled, I tell you! But then, I just happened to see you two walking by from the window. This must be the Animo Archon's guidance, don't you think?
I made a wrong choice to try to visit the church today.
Not at all. Paimon's not sure what's going on yet, but you just want us to help you scam someone, don't you?
Oh, no, not at all. Honesty is a knight's badge of virtue. I'd just like you to play the part of my friends.
Nah. Bet Varka saw him doing it 1,000 times. Yeah, that was... he probably has, unfortunately. He at least is aware that he likes doing poison. But if anything, I would probably be a little bit more nervous about the poison that he isn't showing us. Who knows what the hell he has? He probably has, like, one of those blades in his boots that pops out. You can kick somebody and infect them that way.
And corroborate some of the expedition's events while you're at it. Relax. If I say a single lie, feel free to punch me, alright?
Gladly. But I'm not really sure what is a lie or truth with you, dog. You're a little hard to peg, buddy.
Wait, there's a ton of problems with that. We didn't even meet up with Varka until the very end of the expedition. And we didn't run into you in Nagcry either.
Alright, speaking of friends, I've heard tell of a certain friendly custom.
No, not the bottle. Please, not the bottle.
The friendship fee. Here, I insist.
No, don't fall for it, Paimon, please! You little shit. Bringing more into all this. Buying our friendship. I spit on you. What kind of custom is that?
That's a lot of friendship.
Paimon, please, don't fall for the allure of Mora. It's too big for your boot to fit it all in anyway.
I receive an allowance for special missions. Guess it all piled up before I knew it. I don't really have any use for so much money, so why not give it to a friend?
You know, we could always do with another friend, don't you think?
What about these problems you mentioned?
Problems are meant to be solved. For the sake of friends.
Paimon, what the hell are you doing clinging on him? Stop that! Hey, stop! Stop that, Paimon! Get off of him! Setting aside whether we're doing this for a friend or a friendship fee. I'm starting to wonder who this Adorno is. Yeah, please, elaborate.
Adorno the Benevolent Knight, Captain of the 5th Company, and my direct superior.
Benevolent Knight? Wasn't that...
The knightly title I'm about to inherit? It seems that's the rumor. But in truth, he and I made a pact.
Okay, so that's the deal. What was it? Blackmail? Threatened for death? Kidnapping? Persuasion? But yeah, what is this pact that you're talking about? Or is it something that's just between the two of you? I mean, obviously not if pretty much everybody else agreed to give the title to Lohen when Adorno is stepping down. Okay, one of Lowen's abilities, understanding others' personalities and desires. That's trying to make him sound like... that just makes him sound more like a devil. That sounds like a devil looking for a deal on how to manipulate the little everybody's little personality and their little quirk for his own advantage. So of course he would just give a shitload of Mora to Paimon. Honestly, I do need the Bora, though.
In return for recommending me for the expedition, he hoped I, in turn, would reflect on what it truly means to be a virtuous knight while I was away. Once it was all over, I'd then inherit the title Benevolent Knight from him, as well as the position of captain.
You don't sound very enthused by it.
Wait, does that mean you aren't confident you can get his approval, and that's why you want us to go along with your little show?
Don't get me wrong, I have no interest in titles or positions. I'd just rather not listen to his nagging.
Did he not join the expedition himself?
Oh, he'd have loved to. He's a real veteran of Vargas campaigns. Wouldn't have missed that show for the world. If age and strength were still on his side. But I imagine it is now his final wish to find the Benevolent title a home.
Is that so? Then we'll...
Got it. I'll take along for the ride. Look, even Lumine doesn't really quite agree with this, but she'll go along. For an old man's sake.
I knew that would do the trick. Off we go then, to Dornman Port.
I still think they done goofed giving the captain title to this guy.
Hey! How much of what you just said was true, huh? You sure you're not out to scam this Adorno guy?
The situation in Sumeru is as described above. It is time to eliminate the remaining poison Dottore has left in Mondstadt. Eric, Ursa. It's been a while since I last heard those names. I can feel a headache coming on.
And now the quest has started proper. Holy crap, we actually did get Mora! Wait, no, don't open the satchel until the quest is over. Can't be that desperate. Where the hell are we going again? What the... navigate. Okay, to Dornman Port! Nope. Dornman Port. There we go. Hey guys, working on your form? Oh, is this his house?
Hey, old man. Still kicking, I see.
He understood the traveler's personality. Yeah, I am almost constantly under Mora, but... At least he knows that they were gonna go along with this no matter what, I suppose.
Huh. Didn't buy the farm during the expedition? Thought you might have fallen into some pit somewhere, what with how long it's taken you to come see me.
Dude, he's literally around the corner. That's where all the knights hang out. And you couldn't bother to say hello? What a prick.
You worry too much. When it comes to pits, I've been the one doing all the digging and burying.
That's a novel way to say hello.
Who are these two?
My friend, the honorary knight, and her guide, Paimon.
Honorary Knight. The same one that resolved the Storm Terror incident.
In the flesh, sir.
Oh, she didn't just resolve that incident. She helped us complete the expedition. The Wild Hunt, the Doctor, Andreas. She played a part in dealing with all of them.
Oh? I've quizzed the knights at Dornman Port about what happened during the expedition. Unfortunately, for some reason, none of them were willing to tell me the whole story. It's almost as if someone told them to avoid me.
Lohen, was it your doing?
Have you seen the character trailer for Lohen? Yeah, I saw the one where, like, 3 guys were kind of talking shit about him, or just, like, little almost ghost stories around the campfire. And Lohen was overhearing it and gave him some bevies, and they didn't take it very well. I think they were a little too strong of it for them. And the one where he's doing a crackdown on some kind of black market auction. Yeah, I saw both of those. Seriously, probably one of the darker, more deranged trailers I remember seeing from Genshin. But yeah, what are you doing, Lohen?
Since we've got a moment, let's have a proper chat. how did this magnificent knight here end up making friends with you?
I suppose it's because we both possess a chivalric spirit that shines as bright as Mora. Isn't that right, Paimon?
Oh, shut up, you little shit.
Yeah, just like Mora.
A little on the nose, ain't we?
I've been keeping my promise to you, you know. For instance, I've been organizing group training sessions with my fellow knights every week to build ironclad trust between friends.
I don't like the way he said friends.
All right, the team building I told you about. Great way to foster trust and chemistry.
Seriously, it sounded like he was about to say something else. That would not be very pleasant.
As for this week's training plan...
Drugging the wine one night in advance.
Oh, my stomach! My stomach!
Secretly swapping a teammate's ammo?
What sorcery is this, huh? What do you mean there are no bullets in your gun?
Digging traps at the training grounds.
Surely the Vice Captain can't take us all out if we swarm him at once. Come on! Let's get him!
What, you training them to expect the unexpected? Oh, hello! You're a local Farina from Genshin. Well, welcome in, Miss, local Farina. Nice to have you here. Please, come in, have a seat, because, oh my god, we're doing the story quest for Lohen. We're doing Lohen's story quests. And I'm freaking the hell out. I'm just wondering when all the fighting starts.
Real combat's 10 times harder than training, and the enemy's 100 times more cunning than I am. Remember this well. Once you're on the battlefield, the only one you can truly trust is yourself. And so, to ensure the absolute safety of my friends, I went out every night, eliminating potential threats around our stronghold.
Vigilance and reconnaissance are indeed things a company captain needs to pay attention to.
Vigilance, reconnaissance, it's so much trouble. And for what? Enemies who disappear quietly won't disturb anyone's sleep.
Of course, it has to be on a rainy, foggy night. Okay, let's work these fools. Oh! While infiltrating the enemy camp, Lohen will use special dagger techniques to complete this mission. Oh my god, are we doing Assassin's Creed on these people? Oh my god. His elemental skill and burst will also be switched to infiltration-specific abilities. Additionally, the target that Lohen has locked onto will receive a special mark. Oh boy. When I get a character from the limited banner, I throw them off the cliff. So, yeah, I threw Lohen off a cliff when I got him. What? So, well, Lohen's just got out. Do you mean that you somehow managed to get Lohen, and in order to get more copies of Lohen, you threw Lohen off a cliff? Honestly, that's probably the only sensible wishing ritual in that form that I will take, because he's probably deranged enough to actually be appealed by that. Ugh. When using his elemental skill, Lohen will throw a dagger at the targeted foe. It will defeat a normal enemy on hit, while enemies will be frozen. This elemental skill has 2 usages. In addition, you will be able to use an elemental burst after 2 opponents have been hit by Lohen's elemental skill. When using his elemental burst, Lohen will launch a surprise attack on nearby locked-on targets and defeat all nearby enemies at once. But yeah, you're probably the first person I know of that actually did get Lohen, so congrats. I did try test him out yesterday. His kit seems pretty cool. I mean, if I had more time with it or the want to, I could probably figure him out, but Yeah, that ain't for me. I also threw Movika off the cliff. What the fuck? At least the bike can fly if you really wanted to give her the option. At least her bike can fly. Okay, let's do it in Assassin's Creed on this. Oh boy. Oh my god, they just disappeared. That must be a high-ranking officer with the red shiny light over her.
Like lambs to the slaughter. Shh, nighty-night.
Oh god, that is so creepy. Oops. Which way do I go?
Haven't you smoked?
Hey, it defeated the boss. What next? Oh! Eh. Where the heck do I go now? Do I just keep going along here? Well, it's blocked off. Yeah, I can't even jump up there on those crates. Where the hell do I go? Do I actually have to... Oh. I guess I do have to take out everybody.
Have you heard?
Enough messing about. Time to wrap this up.
Yeah, they didn't hear that coming. Hey-yo. Ah. Yeah, I realized the counter up there.
Will they ever stop getting in our way? People who can't stop yapping about justice really get my goat.
Especially when one of them's launching sneak attacks all day. Why, if he ever falls into my hands, I swear I'll...
There we go, and done. Yeah, I found the little counter at the top. Defeat 19 enemies.
Just ensuring my friends get a good night's rest. All in a day's work, you know?
That was pretty interesting. His ultimate does freak me out a little bit. A lot of it. You saw how spooked I was.
Of course, in order to gather intel for the expeditionary force, I also needed to maintain my connections at all times and communicate earnestly with my friends.
I didn't expect you to have matured so much from one trip.
Yeah.
Let me sprinkle some more salt on the cut.
Oh god, please, no. No. Add 1 bottle, add 3 bottles of salt. Oh my gosh. I don't even think one would be able to take that all.
Perhaps another dash of pepper.
What the... I really hope I'm actually cooking a fish here or something. I'll just stick with... Nah, I like pepper.
A sprinkling of spices to finish things off.
Why did it shake?
Now this is how you grill me.
Oh, thank Christ. We were actually cooking. Now I feel like I over-seasoned the meat.
Here, would you like some? I mean, you've had nothing for nearly 3 days. Or would you like to try something else?
Pepper, please, pepper!
Oh. May I take this to mean that we have an agreement? You'll cooperate? Lovely! That makes us friends from now on. And you know how it is between friends. No betrayals. You understand?
Yes, sir. Please let me go.
So you two, I didn't lie, did I?
I don't feel very hungry for steak anymore. Or ever again. That screen shook. I was really hoping that he was cooking. And he was. But he was also threatening people. You, didn't somehow...
And that's the story, old man. Now pass on that benevolent night title thing and get some well-deserved rest, alright?
Now, this guy seems like a very kind old Gramps, but... Come on, man. You have to feel that this guy isn't genuine about what he's saying. You gotta smell the bullshit, Grandpa. Get away from your flower pots and smell the bullshit from him.
Hey now, we aren't finished talking yet, are we? Word is that you faced a truly formidable foe while in Nodcry.
Okay, now he'll actually be enthused about talking about this.
Someone called the Rahir of Solnari, I believe.
Oh, that guy. He wasn't there when we were actually fighting him, though.
Whoa, really? Why haven't we heard you and Barca talk about that?
There's nothing to tell.
Because you weren't there, motherfucker!
I was with the Grand Master when we ambushed Rerir, but not only was I useless, I even ended up acting as a punching bag. That left me laid up in camp for several days. By the time I could finally get out of bed, I heard the news that you had all joined forces to finish him.
Oh, right. So you guys did encounter Rerir. And you got beaten up so bad that you had to be laid up for the entirety of that fight. If I was friends with Lohen, yes, I would accept since I'm also insane like them. I would say so. Seriously, I would have figured that somebody calling themselves your local Farina would probably be a little bit more grounded, but whatever. If that floats your boat, that's fine. But whatever, I'm a little deranged too. But this guy, he's definitely a very big, different vibe than any other character that is playable. Heck, that even exists in this whole goddamn game. With the exception of maybe Doctore. Because that guy's just fucked in the head. In general. Bro was slacking off. Well, I'm sorry if he got beaten so bad that he couldn't even get out of bed. And he probably enjoyed every second of it.
Oh, so that's why Paimon didn't see you when we were duking it out with Rerir. It's not like you to miss a fight.
Yeah, he managed to hit a fight, and he lost horribly. I mean, sure, he probably ached more about losing than he did from his own pain, so I guess he probably wasn't sitting too comfortably. He didn't even see Rerir. I don't know that. You better not be talking about this in the future. I know that you're a couple hours ahead of me, and you probably played this storyline ahead of me, but I already kind of figured he might be talking out of his ass for sure from this. Paimon?
Oh, sorry.
No need to apologize. You're right. I wasn't strong enough.
Well, yeah, I'm sure he wouldn't tell us that because he wouldn't want his dear friends to worry about him after such a horrendous fight.
I was slow, weak,
powerless, mortal.
Lohen! Hey, you! Take him and fall back!
He was a sinner who once set his face against the world. His face against the world? Is that a typo? Should it say fate? Anyway. He wields a vessel power far beyond our imagination.
Yeah! In the end, we had to use his power against him just to banish him. So, don't worry about it too much.
Okay, now I believe that maybe he did encounter him, because if he didn't already, then obviously he would probably be on the battlefield with us. He didn't even see Rerir. I'm sorry, I'm just rereading that.
But he was once a mere mortal too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, but... Son, don't be getting ideas now. don't be getting any fucking ideas, you little shit.
Well, I haven't seen this Rehir of Solnari with my own eyes, but I believe that strength alone does not a knight make. Anyway, I've got some important work to attend to. You and your friends can come along if you like, Lohen.
Important work? Aren't you already semi-retired?
Ha! Just follow me and you'll see. Consider this required reading for any benevolent knight.
Yeah, I guess it's better than being like, oh, you gotta be nice and gentle and help prune his flower garden. Alright, where are we going to? To the docks?
Ah! The Benevolent Knight is here! Grandpa Adorno!
Oh, thank goodness. They're still talking about the actual Benevolent Knight. Aw, even the kitty came to say hello.
Hey now, no rushing, and no snatching. Easy now. Line up properly.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. They're just kids. A little excitement is a good thing. Here you go, today's candy.
Hooray!
Thanks, Grandpa. Ooh, this is great.
Ah, he
Is
gives
this
kids
the
candy.
Important work you spoke of?
Oh, we're just getting started, recruit. Try to keep up.
Understood, Captain.
I would not trust this kid to watch my animals for 5 minutes. His energy's draining.
Oh.
Are you alright? I've never seen you this exhausted, even after a fight.
I should be the one asking you. How are you so skilled at this?
Because I'm sociable and this is just some normal things that normal people do. People that aren't you. Now, who am I saying? I'm definitely very antisocial most of the time. I feel like a place is just like too crowded, just like, yeah, it's just, I'm gonna try to make my way through, and or if I really need something, or I'll just go someplace else that's probably quieter. Let's see. Yeah, just get used to it. Such is the life of an adventurer.
I can barely imagine our honorary knight doing things like this all day long.
We don't spend every waking hour fighting bad guys who want to destroy the world, you know? Also, the world would be a way scarier place if that happened every day.
You seem disappointed. You seem a bit disappointed. What? This is our actual daily routine. Honestly, if chat cutscene in Genshin takes too long, I say this is a Discord group chat now. Actually, I have been thinking about doing a Discord group at some point, but I'll talk about that a little bit later.
Daily routine, huh? I've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, but that thing hasn't been easy. Not long ago, camping in the wild and facing constant danger was our daily routine.
But you were still on the expedition then, right? Now you can finally relax.
Oh, you think so? Personally, I find it hard to feel at ease with any sort of daily routine. It was the Animo Archon who scattered the snowstorms that once swept Mondstadt. The Knights of Favonius who won the peace we now enjoy through conquest. A single, unexpected incident could bring it all crashing down.
Are you hoping that would be the case, Lohen? And you'd swoop in to fight off all the monsters and the bad guys and, hopefully not the people that you're trying to protect and try to reclaim order?
So, rather than waiting for someone to turn my daily routine on its head, I find it more reassuring to follow an extraordinary routine.
We knights are needed precisely because the world is so fragile.
Oh, are you done handing out the candy already?
Indeed. Looks like you're all wrapped up here as well. Thanks for exercising such patience. This next task should give you a chance to stretch your legs. We're going to patrol the surrounding area for monsters.
Ooh, that's gonna be fun for you, Lowen.
Monsters? What, are the knights short-handed? You haven't held a sword in years.
Hey now, my retirement isn't official yet. It's just a patrol. I'm still more than capable of handling myself. Things did get a bit tough a while back, but look at me now, eh? Might as well get going while I still got pep in my step.
Can you take him to Venti for a lesson? Maybe I could. If, you know, Venti was able to be... is one of those characters that could actually be out and about, milling about town or whatever. Like some of the newer characters.
Never one to sit still, were you? Fine. Where are we headed?
We've had strange monsters show up around the outskirts. No one's gotten hurt yet, but you can never be too careful. Usually I just patrol the area for any approaching monsters, but this time I've got you for backup.
Yeah, forget about just patrolling. We can take them all on, no problem, right?
Piece of cake.
Sure, let's go.
But you don't seem very enthused about this. I thought this would be the most exciting part of your day. We get to fight monsters, Lowen. Come on, let's go fight some monsters, Lowen. That'll perk you up, son.
Huh? That's weird. Paimon thought he'd be more excited.
Yeah, that does seem a little peculiar, Paimon. Were you expecting a let me try my blade with you or something?
Well, why not? Paimon doesn't get him at all.
Alright, now we go to the docks. Where the heck is that? Oh, it is Old Man! Hey, Old Man, how you holding up? Seeing any more ghosts lately? No? Okay, that's good. You stay healthy and probably don't go up to the sanatorium. I mean, it's safe now. There's no ghosties and shit up there now. So don't worry. You might accidentally stumble into the Temple of Space, though. Ooh, carrots. Shiny, shiny, shiny for me. Wait a minute. No, those aren't the docks. Of course, we wouldn't do monster patrolling by the docks. That's probably way safer. Eh.
Weird? No signs of anything unusual here. Are there really monsters nearby?
Trust me, I don't know if there were any specifically here. There definitely was quite a bit of a dead zone last time I visited. And yeah, I eventually figured out it was way further than the docks, but it definitely looked like it from how the map was positioned, the mini-map.
If you're looking for the ones that have been behaving strangely, I fear you're here too late.
Who's that?
It seems someone beat the Knights of Favonius to the punch, and took care of them already.
Wow, what noble and heroic soul could have done that?
D-Luke? What are you doing here?
Long time no see, Mr. Adorno. You too, traveler. Paimon. Lohen.
Ooh, I guess he is a bit familiar with Lowen then.
Were the monsters here wiped out by a certain Dark Knight hero by any chance?
You think he would come all the way out here, Paimon?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm not personally familiar with this Dark Knight hero you speak of. But based on the rumors I've heard, the traces left on this battlefield don't match his style.
School starts on Monday. Isn't that kind of normal that school starts on Monday? I mean, today it's Friday. At least it is here in the States. It's already Saturday for you, Shadow Scar. But yeah, sorry that you have school on Monday. Thank God I don't have to go to school anymore.
Now this looks more like someone obtained advance intel on the monsters and came to clean up. Not even a single scrap remains.
Oh? So it would appear you're here to investigate, Master D-Luke. That's odd. Why would the boss of the Dawn Winery be interested in monsters?
Dawn Winery's caravans pass through Dornman Port. The rumors left me ill at ease, so I decided to see for myself. As for the Knights of Favonius, are they still understaffed, even with the expedition's return?
Yeah, and they're sending one of their elderly captains out here on patrol.
Huh. Strict as ever, I see. I took this patrol up myself. Gotta keep moving while I still can.
Fair enough. I'm in college. Yeah, I gotta figure that you guys would probably be... I would hope that you guys were at least high school or college age, or not older. Anything preferable would be over 17 would be nice. Definitely not 13. I really hope that there's not that many 13-year-olds watching this stuff or participating in this stuff. There is a lot of dark things that are happening in Genshin. One, Lohen. That's definitely kind of high up there. Man, I felt a little weirded out the first time there was a dead body in Genshin. And for some reason, we had the floating toddler go up and check on it. Wow, that was really weird. Of all the things to remember early on from Genshin.
I've been living this life for decades. Can't just sit idle, you know?
Thank you for your hard work, venerable benevolent knight.
Wait, what? Not even Varka gets that much respect from D-Luke.
Oh, obviously, he's somebody to look up to. No worries, I'm 19. Yeah, I kind of figured that you'd probably be at least that age, just assuming as such.
I'd say that's Varka's problem.
Eric only got away with causing that uproar by taking advantage of the Grandmaster's absence. If he and the Alder Knight had been here, they never would have allowed Krepus's heroism in driving off the dragon to go unrecognized. And we old codgers back in Mondstadt wouldn't have been the only ones left to stand up for your father.
Am I supposed to say that? I mean, you're fine saying whatever, as long as you're not, like, being wholly disrespectful or something like that. I wasn't asking for everybody's, like, IDs or anything like that. We're just here enjoying a nice game, but yeah, I definitely hope that there's not a whole lot of, like, little kids or whatever, because sure, you're 18. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Definitely good adults there, whatever. I was just assuming that, as all, that you guys were probably at least old enough that most of the people are pretty, or like usually my demographic seems to be running between like their 20s, 30s, maybe early 40s even. But whatever, we're all here just to enjoy a nice, colorful game that maybe have severe war and death happening sometimes. Also, dancing events. Remember the dancing events? Wow, that was cool. That was fun. It took me a while. It probably took me way longer than it should have to figure out how to play that. But it was nice.
But they weren't there, were they? Let's cut the small talk. Since there are no clues here, I have no reason to stay. Goodbye, traveler. Paimon.
Okay, check you out, Luke.
And take care, benevolent knight.
Wow, he really has respect for this guy.
Ursa. Eric. Even when gone, some foes leave wounds that won't easily heal.
Ursa? Eric? Yeah, I'm not really sure if Traveler knows about this story.
Oh, need me to explain? Sure. Ursa was a wicked dragon who could really take a beating, and Eric was an inspector who could have really used one.
Alright.
Allow me instead. Ursa the Drake was a dragon who first appeared in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, bringing calamity with its immense might. After the Knights of Favonius were founded, our first Grand Master, Vanessa, sealed it away with the Animo Archon's help. After that, the dragon sank into slumber. However, just a decade ago, it appeared in Mondstadt once again. With the Grand Master away, its timing could not have been worse. Not only that, It would lie low when the Knights of Favonius mobilized to attack, only to suddenly re-emerge when they were resting.
Such perfect timing!
Too perfect, if I say.
In the end, it was also perfect timing that the Fatui Harbinger who exterminated it just so happened to be passing through.
Excuse me?
That's right. Your old friend, the Doctor. Or would it be more accurate to say one of his segments?
Yeah, that guy with the half mask thing.
So, Ursa the Drake waking up. It was all part of some plot by that segment?
Not entirely. Even a Fatui Harbinger would have struggled to stir up such a storm in Mondstadt all by themselves.
So there was someone else pulling the strings.
Indeed. There was one other person who, seduced by transcendent power, secretly colluded with the Doctor. He was the then Inspector of the Knights of Favonius, and the greatest traitor to the Knights in 100 years. Eric.
The former Inspector of the Knights. So what's his relationship with D-Luke?
When D-Luke had just come of age, Ursa attacked a trade caravan from the Dawn Winery.
Oh, you hate Doctore. Cool. I at least I know that you definitely have a cap on crazy, though. Because there's definitely Lohen. That's definitely a bar. And you're not tripping over that.
It should have been nothing more than a common raid, a tactic they commonly use to incite fear. But the swaggering dragon was driven back by a mere merchant, D-Luke's father, Crepus, who paid the ultimate price. News of this defeat did not favor Eric's plan to seize power through terror, so he suppressed the truth, claiming he was doing so to maintain the honor of the Knights. If only I had discovered a moment sooner that he and the Doctor were working hand in glove. Perhaps I could have stopped everything that followed.
That's not your burden to shoulder alone. Eric hid his true colors well. Up until the incident with Ursa, even his victims had no idea who was responsible for their suffering.
They may have gotten away with it for a time, but they've all paid the price for their sins now.
We needn't continue to live in the shadows of scum like that, old man.
Wow, this is probably the first time I felt that you were speaking genuinely.
You've got a point. We've got long lives ahead of us, after all. Let's get on with our next task, eh? This should lift your spirits a bit, I'm sure. We'll be assisting the 10th Company with their research.
Ooh, nice! Who's the 10th Company? Oh, is it Albedo's company? Because that's Sucrose up there.
It's as we thought. The magic Miss Alice left behind isn't so easily understood.
By the way, does anybody like Sucrose's new voice? Unfortunately, they did have to change her voice actor in the English dub. But I kind of miss her old voice. It was just so soft and sweet. This one's growing on me, though. This one's growing on me, but I do miss the old one.
Hey, Sucrose! Huh?
Whoa!
Is this?
Ah, Traveler. Are you here to assist with the development tests for the simulation training bubble Type 02?
Yeah, that's the training bubble. That was the bubble that we used for that last event in Mondstadt. Rare time?
Is that the magic bubble that can recreate memories?
No spoiling here. I haven't played this, obviously. I have literally not played this. Because if I played this, I wouldn't be playing this right now. I have no idea what the hell's going on. No spoilers. You used this too?
I was told not long after my return that I could use this to catch up with the various events, large and small, that transpired during our absence. But using this level of magic for, well, storytelling seems like a huge waste of resources.
You're not alone in thinking that. Our investigation team quickly recognized its broader potential for training simulations.
If we could recreate formidable enemies from Senior Knight's memories and incorporate them into realistic, safe training simulations, that could help raise the whole organization's combat prowess. However, we've been debugging the bubble for a while now, and we still haven't fully grasped its underlying principles. We're also struggling to balance realism with safety.
Safety? Doesn't sound like something Alice would give much thought to.
That's so. Sounds interesting. Let me give it a shot.
You're not here to take part, are you, Pops?
Oh, not to worry. I know exactly how much strength these old bones have left in them. I'm just here to provide the memories inside my head.
Oh? Then who was the tester in your original plan?
Miss Sucrose. The test arrangements are... Lohen.
Theodore.
Theodore? Who's this kid?
Why are you...
Yeah. I just happened to come along with Adorno to test this simulation training bubble. I take it you're the scheduled tester?
Yes, that's right. And these are?
Let me introduce you. These two are the honorary knight and her guide, Paimon.
The honorary knight? I didn't expect someone so distinguished.
And this is Theodore, a trainee medic with the 8th Company. Like you, he's one of Lowen's friends.
One of his friends, right? How much more did you give him, Lowen?
Lowen? Friends?
Oh, no need to sound so surprised. I have plenty of friends. Don't I, Paimon?
If anything, I feel quite sad for you if this is how you're making friends, like you try to make friends with us.
Yeah, Paimon wonders how much this guy's friendship fee was.
That's right, Paimon.
Hmm? Theodore, isn't rescue and medical care more your thing? How did you end up getting roped into testing?
I actually helped to construct this simulation, so I understand a few of its basic principles. Besides, I trained to become a knight too. And even if something happens, I should be able to patch myself up.
But you needn't force yourself to do this if Vice Captain Lowen's willing to take over. We might get more practical test data from frontline knights too, so...
Yeah, I suppose Lowen's the better pick.
Chin up, Theodore. If anything happens to Lowen, we'll be counting on you to treat him.
All right. I doubt there's a memory out there that can hurt me, but let's get started, old man.
Guess who's my main in Genshin? Is it Lowen? Or are you a Sucrose main? Are you a Sucrose main? Local Farida. What main are you? Because I have heard that some 4-star mains are a little nutty. I'm feeling pity for the friends. Yes, I am. But I feel like there's something else going on there, man.
Come on! Show me what passes for an elite foe in your mind.
Don't get cocky, kid. You're not the only one who's been out on expedition.
Ooh!
Poke them, and they fall apart.
I meant rabbits more fearsome. This lot's putting me to sleep.
Rabbits more fearsome.
Got some fight in you after all. Tremble. I will judge.
Owie!
They call this a secret source automaton? She made with chumped up toy.
Looks like my...
Oh!
No fluctuation in pain parameters. Should we switch to a more normal test subject?
Wow, I did it faster than the voice lines went. Farina main. Okay, so you are a Farina main. I should have thought of that. Whew! But yeah, I definitely pair my Farina with my Nubilette, and her output alone is pretty decent as it is. If I actually wanted to build her up as a maid, then yeah, she could definitely go crazy style. If anything, she actually was my first limited banner character that I got a C1 for by accident. I actually meant to get a C1 Risley, but I hit the wrong banner and I ended up getting her anyways. So she was my first limited C1. And after that, I ended up saving a shitload of wishes to get a Flynn C2 and his weapon. I went really hard on that banner. So sorry about thinking that you were a Sucrose main for local Farida. I wish I could ride that big dog-looking monster. I thought it was like a cat, but regardless, it is bitchin' as hell. It looks thug. It looks so cool. I would probably need like a really big nail file to smooth out those nails, though. I'm sorry, what were we doing again? Right, we were testing Lohen, because I think he's getting bored with the simulation. My Lohen time, you think I would make his team? No, I would not. I wonder how he would go with a Farina, though. Man, you're gonna go crazy style if you had Lohen and Farina on the same team. I wish I could ride the big dog-looking monster. Yeah. Am I just rereading the same chat? I'm sorry, guys. Let's continue.
No need. Let's continue the test.
So you got Lohen, but you got no one on his team. Honestly, I think they would probably be in the way. Ah, damn. That's hardcore.
Are you sure? I don't think my memories will yield anything worth fighting against at this point.
Don't we have a knight right here who's faced more terrifying foes?
Oh, you do not want to know the things that I fought, son. You do not. I don't know why I keep calling him son. This guy freaks me out. I do not want to associate this guy as kin to me.
Come on, show me the Rahier of Solnari, as you remember him.
Oh, are you sure? You think you can handle him, huh? You want to go around to with him?
I'm not so disheartened that I'd fear his memory. I just want to see if I'm still as powerless as he claimed.
Okay, I guess he really did take that to heart. Oh no. What are his main supports? Durin was definitely in his... Ah! Oh god. It's starting right away. Ow! Ow!
Did he really get that much stronger?
Oh gosh, I am barely putting a dent on this guy. Ow!
It's your turn.
Oh god, I forgot how terrifying this man is. And he's so tall. Why you got legs like that? Oh gosh! Ah, why am I jumping? Oh! 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 Yeah! Get him, Lohen! Get him! Cut him down! Oh crap, he's back. Oh gosh. Ah! There we are. Ow. Where the hell did he go? Ah! Ah! Ow! He kicked me! Again!
This memory. Are we losing control? Traveler, help me stabilize it.
Yeah, the world, why is it looking foggy? Ah! Ow! Where the hell is he? What's with the fog? Where'd he go? Ah, there you are, you little shit. Oh god, he's gonna spear him!
Wake up! Lohen!
Oh, thank god he missed Gramps. Bro does have probably a death wish. Well, he definitely is out for a good fight. If anything, I'm not sure if he's more disappointed that he was left alive after that fight or not. But he was definitely dead serious about fighting this guy tooth and nail. And it was just a memory. Adorno, you okay there, buddy?
Mr. Adorno, are you...
I can't believe we gotta have medical staff attend to the guy that wasn't even in the test.
I'm fine. Just threw my back out. Gotta take a break, that's all. But Lohen...
Dude, it was a simulation. You sound like you're gonna hack up a lung.
Wound up hurting yourself from trying to hold back that final blow, didn't you?
Oh, he hurt himself from holding back, of all things. Damn. This guy's just acting the opposite way of a normal person. Or at least a sensible person. I say normal, but whatever. He definitely has his own bit of logic, but they're very askewed from the norm.
Theodore, go get him checked over. Last thing we want is to miss a serious injury.
All right. Lohen, come with me.
Yes, please, go. I don't want you to die because you just fought a ghost of a foe. If anything, that probably would have pissed him off more. What the?
Mr. Adorno, are you all right?
It's no big deal, just got old. Things stick with you once you're over the hill, waiting to be set off by the slightest exertion. Guess I'll have to ask Theodore for another prescription.
Oh, no. This is why I fear Alice. Well, she is probably one of the more stronger entities in the whole of Tibet. Probably even in, like, multiple worlds. How many worlds are there? I don't know. If there's even just 2 of them, that's already... That's half. That's already half. There's probably way more, but even being stronger than most people on a single planet would be pretty hardcore. But anyway, Gramps, you need to take prescriptions. I don't think it's just some B vitamins to keep that gorgeous hair of yours fully there and luscious.
Is there something up with Lohen?
Could there be a problem with the magic? But if there were issues with the reproduced memories, the honorary knight should have noticed.
I tried to control the projection too. I don't think the magic is the problem.
Are you saying the problem lies with Lohen himself?
Oh god, don't tell me that his own imagined, perception that he's just too weak, even compared to this guy, of all things, and he's trying to fight him again? That affected the outcome of this simulation? I bet that's what's gonna happen.
Did the battle with the Rahir of Solnari set him off again?
Again?
Lohen's pursuit of power began long ago. The traitor, Eric, collaborated with the Doctor on forbidden experiments in his quest for greater power. Lohen nearly became one of their test subjects.
So that's how he got tied into that whole the story with Eric and Ursa.
Experiments by the Doctor?
Oh no! So he is tied to the Doctor. No! Fuck, man. Okay, continue. Now I feel really bad for the kid. Could he be just like Kale? No. Well, she was a very spicy meatball after whatever the hell the Doctor and the experiments did to Kale. So, of course, that I could see why Lohen would probably be somewhat similar.
Fortunately, the Knights tracked Eric's cronies down, uncovering their plots before they could act. They cut their experiments short and tried to transport their victims away. But we intercepted them in transit and rescued everyone.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's all right. It's over now.
Oh, it's baby Theodore and Lohen. Oh my god, he's just a kid. He looks so dead-eyed. Lohen and Kale might get along. I mean, she is quite a sweet personality, so you probably kind of have to build them up a little bit. But eventually, maybe. But I would hate for them to have to bond over something as mutual as being an experiment of Kale. For all I know, they probably even actually met during that whole excursion to Mondstadt. Aww. Oh god. That just broke that kid.
I heard about that. That was the incident that saw you gain the title of Benevolent Knight, right?
Aww.
I'd never have guessed that Vice Captain Lohen was involved.
I never deserved that title. We saved the kidnapped children, yes, but I failed to root Eric out. I couldn't find their experiment site, nor could I help Lohen fully shake off the trauma of that incident. He's always believed he needs power to stay free from others' control. I'd hoped the expedition might change his perspective, but...
The battle against Rare may have to deepen the obsession instead. I'd say so. Manipulated by Dottore, experimented by Dottore, experiment by Dottore, Sandrone killed by Dottore. Yeah, those four. If you can somehow make a team with Kale, Wanderer, Lohen, and Sandrone and try to fight one of the two, that motherfucker's so bad he got 2 trounce domains for him, and fight one of them, then wow, that would go hard. That would be just total cinema if you can somehow get that team to work. It would be the Vengeance Squad or something. It definitely, somebody has to put a name on that. Ugh. But I don't know about how well they would all get along. Wanderer and Kale have definitely met up at some point, I think. They had to. Their circles overlap, of course. But that would be a crazy-ass team if they got together. Anyway, what's going on here? Oh, right. Lohen, he was very young and vulnerable as a kid, given his background. I killed Dottore with my Arlecchino. As you should. If anything, Nightcry has definitely flipped my opinions about quite a few people. From Dory to Arlecchino. Obviously, I was very fearful for what kind of person, what kind of being Columbina was, and she's actually pretty chill. She's probably one of the chiller deities I've ever met. She's so sweet. I just want to hang out with her and eat bread with her all day if I could.
So that's what happened.
It's tough having to act the part of a friend with someone like him, huh?
Oh, he did smell the bullshit.
Yeah. Wait.
You saw right through us, didn't you?
I may be getting old, but my eyes haven't failed me yet.
Yeah, thank God you're old. You're getting gray-ish. I guess you were a little gray already back then, but whatever. I think you were kind of on the cusp of becoming a silver wolf. Sandrone will be playable. Yes, I can finally beat. I just realized sometimes I forget. We've known these characters forever, and some of them aren't playable yet. Nicole and Alice were pretty much introduced almost at the same time in the game, but Alice is not playable yet. I don't even know when she's coming out. Other than, yeah, she's probably going to be a pyrocatalyst just like her daughter Klee. But as for Kit, no idea. We at least know Sandrone's coming out very soon. So we're probably going to get some... Oh, shoot. The preview for the next patch should be coming up in less than 2 weeks then. A week? I keep forgetting. Yeah, at least a week from now. Holy shit. So, we'll probably hear more about Sandrone's Kit. As for Klee's mom, no idea. No idea what the hell Alice is going to do, but I'll worry about that when we get there. But yeah, please, for the love of God, get Sandrone, your local Farina. Get Sandrone, have Lowen, build up your colleague, get Wanderer, and beat Doctore like that. Kali is not the vintage type. Nah, if anything, I thought that she was going to be horrifically traumatized during the last patch, but yeah, luckily it didn't come to that. If anything, it turned out that she's doing pretty well for herself.
Ignoring his methods, the fact that he's found companions willing to play along with his little charade shows he's made at least some progress.
Oh! Well, yeah, at least he understands how to get people on his side. Through some means. I mean, did he not see the torture tactics that he put through those knights before?
Even if you're just acting, maybe learning from you will finally help him figure it out.
Sucrose, what's wrong?
There's something I'm concerned about. Honorary Knight, would you mind taking a look at this?
Sure thing. What is this thing?
Strange. Mr. Adorno said that Lowen's obsession may have caused the projection to spiral out of control.
Yes, I concur.
However, the simulation training bubble type O2's parameters were all normal. If anything, it was the power Vice Captain Lowen released at that moment that appeared unusual.
So, you haven't seen anything like this before?
Oh gosh, don't tell me he had some kind of god remains in him too. Oh no! That would explain a lot, though. Sandra will be a 5-star cryo claymore. It is a claymore. I didn't even register what weapon she was gonna use, so she is another goddamn cryo claymore. And yeah, I hate that Polonia's gone. Seriously, could you have not tried to kid her out with that guy? Granted, he is a pretty big ass guy. You even got to play with him in during one of the Archon quests. He is not a quick guy, just going about normal stuff. You really got to overhaul him. So that's a shame. So obviously, yeah, they probably would have to give her a more compact companion. And the skirt thing, I think they could have figured that out. They didn't have to change her outfit too much, especially the skirt.
No, it's not the elemental energy we usually encounter. And it isn't the Void Realm energy that Mr. Albedo talks about either. Do you have any ideas what it might be, Honorary Knight?
I think I might, Sucrose, unfortunately. Lowen's obsession makes him a dangerous... Yeah. If anything, his own obsession's probably the most dangerous thing than his own manipulation tactics or actual physical prowess. He just gets blinded from the target that he really wants, that he feels like he can't even obtain, and that's throwing him off. He's getting in his own goddamn way. That's what happened here. And maybe some of the experimental god juice that's probably in him. I thought I sensed some familiar power back there, but I can't be certain.
So, you think there's something up with Lowen? He's not messing about with something dangerous, is he?
That's not what I meant. I'm just reporting my findings. We shouldn't accuse our companions of anything untoward. Not without evidence.
You have a point. We've just run into this sort of thing way too many times. Can't be too careful.
Why did you come here today? We clearly agreed.
Farka's orders, not my decision.
Even so, that was way too careless of you. Using so much power.
He knows.
What if we're exposed?
Oh no! Well, I guess they're friends with a dark secret. Oh my god, look how freaked this kid looks.
Then we'll just have to accelerate our experiments before that happens.
What? Also, I hate that smirk on his face. That smirk, that face terrifies me.
That Lohen, he just upped and left yesterday without saying a word. Let's check in with Adorno and see if he's there.
Well, yeah, I don't think he would have lumbered himself all the way to Mondstadt proper. Yeet! And off you go too! No, off the cliff! Bye-bye! Okay, baby, I am a little cooked. Oh well, to Adorno's!
Hey, Grandpa Adorno!
Oh, little Paimon, and the honorary knight.
Feeling better today?
Right as rain. I wasn't really injured yesterday. Theodore had a look at me, and frankly, I'm feeling better than ever.
Yeah, you seem just like you were yesterday. Glad to hear.
I've his treatment to thank for my continued vigor. Without his help, they'd probably have buried me years ago.
Theodore? You mean the apprentice medic from the 8th Company? He didn't look all that skilled to Paimon.
He once aspired to be a knight fighting on the front lines, but perhaps the physician's path suits him better. Anyway, enough about that for now. Did you guys come here looking for Lohen?
Yeah! He disappeared after trying the simulation training bubble yesterday. We can't find him anywhere.
Did he come back here?
Yeah, he left a note this morning. Said he wanted to apologize for what happened yesterday. He confessed that yesterday was all just an act, and that he couldn't stand this bone-dry daily routine. So, to make up for it...
I'll wipe out every last one of those annoying monsters.
Wait, what? What monsters?
That's how he apologizes? Huh. Totally his style.
Yeah, that tracks. He's gone monster hunting by himself? Should we go check on him?
Ordinary monsters pose no threat to him. What worries me is that something like what happened yesterday might happen again. If you could keep an eye on him, that would certainly put me at ease.
I'll keep an eye out. Okay, don't worry, Grandpa Adorno. We're gonna look for him. Grandpa. Sorry, I was just thinking about Grandpa Ryusuke in HSR. I miss him. I miss him so damn much. He was cool. Four! Ow! Hey! Get back here, you little shit! Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. There's a whole bunch of them.
Search.
Are you
Ow!
quite finished? See you at the graveyard.
Sorry, guys. I just killed my Flint again. By accident. I saw the barrels. I thought he would handle it. Where the hell could I... I might as well use up my resources here. And... Sweet mediums. That ought to suit y'all. Hold on, I gotta use my little transmuter thing. I forgot that I hadn't used it yet this week. Speaking of HSR, do you think they will collide with Genshin? I don't know. People have been thinking about this for years, I suppose. I say years. Honkai has only been around for well, Honkai Star Rail has only been around for only 3 years now. But the franchise has been around a bit longer, but I don't really know much about that, so maybe? What the hell was I doing? Alright, I was loading some useless fodder. Yeah, I'll use this time.
One with nature.
What did I get? Ooh, I got a silver thing. Cool. But yeah, I'm not really sure if Genshin and HSR would actually collide. But if they do, it might be for quite a while. Oh gosh.
So many monsters. Huh? Wait, isn't that D-Luke?
D-Luke, what are you doing here? Don't tell me you slew them. Oh god. Lohen probably did this. A short while earlier. And it was him.
Guess you're the last one. You'd better put up a good fight.
What the hell's a Geovishap doing here? Experimental monster? Why did it look so freaky?
Who's there?
Uh-oh. It got away.
It ran away.
I never thought a winery owner would care so much about hunting monsters. Or could it be you're after something else?
And what about you? Are monsters all you aim to eradicate? Given how the previous scene was so clean that nothing was left behind.
Oh? First I've heard of it.
In that case, why don't we examine the monsters here? Perhaps we'll discover what it is about them that's attracting so much attention.
Forget it. I'll go after the one that got away. Investigations and the like aren't really my style.
Yeah, it definitely looks like abyssal energy. It looks like the same stuff from Rear and the Wild Hunt. It looks exactly like the same glow from that. But also, stop spoiling anything. But yeah, I definitely recognize that specific glow. What? Don't tell me that I'm actually gonna fight Riru next.
See you around, D-Luke.
That's the gist of everything that happened before you arrived.
What's he trying to pull? Seriously. Forget punching bag night. It should be the needs a punch night.
Ha ha ha. That's much better, Paimon. So, what's the deal with these monsters?
Yeah, Adorno talked about them yesterday. Sounded like they're kind of weird, but they haven't hurt anyone yet?
Yeah, that is pretty unusual.
Which is partly down to someone secretly eliminating them. And partly down to them preferring to attack their own kind whenever hunger strikes.
Yeah, again, I wasn't expecting Rara earlier, and then, yeah, somebody said rare, but yeah, I at least recognize that the glow looks the same as the abyssal glow from the Wild Hunt and rare, so I know you ain't spoiling nothing here. But I probably should make a opening chat thing about okay, just be nice to people, don't be little shits, and no spoilers. I should probably keep that up, but don't worry, you're fine. You're good, Shadow Scar. You weren't really saying nothing there. The whole rare thing's already been spoiled for me. Thanks, Burita, official Burita. Yeah, whatever. They attacked their own kind?
Yes. Eyewitness reports are scarce, so we can't be certain. But the monster remains here do show signs that they've been fighting each other.
Oof.
Forming packs, yet killing each other. It's not the behavior of naturally occurring monsters.
It's certainly strange.
Huh? But if these monsters will attack each other, can't we just wait for them to wipe themselves out? Why be so vigilant?
Because such beasts bearing Ursa's flesh have appeared before. And not just once, either.
Oh no.
Varka!
Well, this is a coincidence. Honorary Knight, Paimon, and you too, D-Luke.
Yeah, what are you doing here, D-Luke? You care to explain to Grandmaster Varka?
So, the Knights of Favonius are not entirely ignorant of this anomaly.
And there he goes with that.
Yes. The tragedy Eric wrought cannot and will not be allowed to happen again.
Did you just say Ursa's flesh? Is this somehow related to that Eric guy?
In his pursuit of transcendent power, he once conspired with one of Dottores' segments to extract a serum containing the power of Ursa the Drake from the dragon's flesh. When the reckoning with the Knights came, he and his cohorts all injected themselves with that serum, causing us quite a bit of trouble. Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal measure, and consumed by madness, they even attacked each other. Ironically, Eric ultimately failed to control that power. Not only did he turn his sword against his followers, but he went to his own demise in the process.
Ursa the Drake? What exactly is it? How could it have such terrifying power?
I heard it existed over 1,000 years. And even fought with the first Grandmaster?
That's right.
Then why did they only seal it away? Was even the founding Grandmaster unable to kill it?
No. It was spared because Ursa the Drake was once an angel.
Oh, that is huge. Did a boar ignore and pass through? I saw the boar in the background. I didn't see it walk through him. Whatever. Seriously, that is weird. It was already one thing that I kept seeing. Whenever we do any scenes out on the beach or whatever, there's always some fucking crabs crawling around in the background and on the sand and everything. And even on some of the crates that might be there on the platforms. Every time we're near the water. And now, well, there's still a board there in the corner. There's like one like way down there over his shoulder.
What?
I'm sorry? Right. Never mind the boar. Fuck the boar. Apparently, this vicious creature, Ursa the Drake, was an angel. So, yeah, I guess it would be pretty disheartening to try to slay even a former angel.
I've heard that long ago, the angelic race was faced with a difficult choice, and Ursa chose to preserve its power.
Oh. So that's what would have happened to them if they chose to keep their power.
Having lost its mind and retaining only power, this angel remained drawn to human settlements, not realizing that its proximity alone would destroy many.
Ooh. I guess they would keep their power, but they would lose most of their logic, so... Wow, that is terrifying.
Is that why Vanessa decided to seal it away back then?
Yes, but it was awakened by the doctor's inducement, which was an oversight on the Knight's part. I won't deny that.
Rather than assigning blame for the past, we'd be better served by rooting out the present threat. But Ursa's flesh and blood, why would it reappear within these monsters?
Eric was, admittedly, once a knight in whom we placed much of our hopes. As such, he knows our methods well. Before he met his end, he destroyed all records regarding his experiment site. To this day, we have yet to find any information to locate it. I suspect we have the segment to thank for that too. But Dottores' backup plans were dismantled by the Traveler in Sumeru, a fact you're no doubt aware of. We believe this means that the covert measures he took in Mondstadt have also ceased to work.
So those monsters, They all escaped from the experiment site?
God damn it. It's just a fucking bunch of dominoes tipping over. Oh, gosh. All the way back from Inazuma, I suppose. When he was fucking around with that giant furnace thing. And then ended up bringing Wander in, tried to make him into a god years later. With the electro-gnosis. And then he tried to fuck around and Nod Cry, trying to become some Triloon god. I think. I forgot what exactly he told. Anyway, he tried to steal the moon marrows and gain the power of the moon. And then that backfired because he also died there, went into Irminsul, tried to jack that thing up for his own means. And that fell off too. And because of that, any fail-safes, any saves that he had out there in the world with his experiments, I guess they kind of failed, and now all the monsters are loose. Damn. It's like every time we try to fight this guy, we have to deal with some other bullshit that he left behind, or he's somewhere else.
I'm afraid it goes deeper than that. Someone has likely restarted the experiments.
Okay, yeah, that could be just as bad. Somebody found them and decided to pick up where he left off. I'm very nervous about that. Theodore was talking about experiments. Past experiments versus flesh and blood, angelic power. Does this mean the power I sensed in Lohen yesterday is...
You noticed it too, then? During the commotion yesterday?
Yes. At the time, And I believe she's explained the whole thing.
So it's possible that Lohen has been dabbling in forbidden experiments to gain extraordinary power.
Oh, here comes the boar. Oh, it's sniffing our tootsies.
He isn't bad enough to do something like that, is he?
I mean, he's pretty bad, but I don't think he's mad enough to do that. Or is he?
Wealth, power, authority. Too many things can turn a good person into a villain. Ursa, Eric, neither of them were the bad guys you might imagine before they made their fateful choices.
Yeah, I can only say. Of course Lohen would know about this. He definitely felt very eager to catch that one that got away.
But no matter Lowen's intentions, it is my duty to pull him back from the edge before he goes too far.
So, what do we do now? Keep investigating in secret?
No need for that. That's why I'm here at Dornman Port. I'm going to find him and ask him directly.
Honestly, that's probably the best approach, the direct approach. And then probably beat his ass if he says nah. Huh.
Oh, slippery little rat. Pretty good at running away, aren't you?
Man, the way he talks like that. Ooh, said shivers down my spine.
Now, where will you go from here?
Hey, Lohen! Now's not the time to be cleaning up test subjects. The Knights are making their move. Lots of unfamiliar Knights showed up in Dornman Port today. Did yesterday's test expose us? Or did they capture an experiment subject? Could they have discovered?
Oh no. Yeah, he's scary as shit, but also this whole situation, and what the hell are you two doing fucking around with these monsters?
It was only a matter of time. I'd say we were lucky to have lasted this long. Steadfast allies make redoubtable opponents, as they say.
What do we do now, then? Find a place to lie low?
That would make reaching our objective even harder. That you were able to come here freely means the Knights haven't verified their suspicions just yet. We have to go all in while we still have the chance.
Into what? What are you guys doing?
Do it now. Use me as a test subject.
What?
Now? But those problems we were having before, we still haven't.
Oh, shit.
Why are you hesitating?
I told you, we're not the same, you and I. I'm doing this for myself. Extraordinary power comes with extraordinary risks. I figured that out a long time ago. But do it now! Or have you forgotten your goal?
What the fuck did I just see?
No, it's not working. Was the dosage too low? Or was the concentration too weak?
Uh-oh, buzzword.
Or maybe the perfect result was never attainable.
Or maybe you have a formulation that's meant for monsters and not human beings.
Lowen, we've got to hide. We can gather more monsters for experiments later.
No. Hide? How much time do you think the Knights will give us, huh? We've always been gambling with a small window of opportunity. No, we'd only confirm their suspicions if we ran. That would make us targets no matter where we resurface. How would we get close to our target then?
Then, what should we do now?
We're going to break the target out tonight.
What?
Then, he can follow us down to hell.
What the hell are they talking about? What the hell are what the hell are they gonna try fighting?
As expected, the Knights of Favonius are acting swiftly.
There's a crowd gathering up ahead. Something about this feels wrong.
Wait.
That's... Adorno!
Lowen? Oh my god, he actually sounded very concerned there. A few hours ago.
Ha! I finally found you.
Aw, I found the Kiggy.
Keep a close eye on it now. Don't let it stray too far from you again, all right?
Thank you. Thank you, Grandpa Adorno.
Aww.
And don't run off into the countryside alone looking for it again. I know you're worried about it, but Hannelor's worried about you, too. We'll keep this our secret this time, but don't let it happen again.
Okay, I understand.
What is it, kitty cat? Whoa!
A monster!
Oh no, run, child!
A monster? How did it get here? Something about this one doesn't look right.
Yeah, never mind that it's a Geo-Vishap. They shouldn't be up here this far north. Oh no!
Don't be afraid. I'm here with you. Now stand up and get out of here.
But...
Run back home. Don't you worry. Gramps here is a knight.
Uh-oh. Those things are speedy little fuckers. It took me forever to actually fight any of them.
The knights who arrived later defeated the monster. Its power far exceeded what is normal. Adorno fought it tooth and nail to buy time until they arrived.
Aww.
Adorno! Adorno!
Oh no. You see what you did here? You fucked around, and now Adorno's hurt.
It's fine. You know my condition. I wouldn't have made it this far without your help.
Well, at least he didn't try to smoke out his own lungs. He literally just did his duty as a knight. It is just his muscle memories. His old bones and muscles still remember how to protect the young and weak. That's admirable. Sure, you're trying to keep this old man alive long enough, Theodore, but you can't fight instinct.
Fighting one last time to save others sure makes me feel more like a knight than lying in bed ever did. I'm sorry to do this to you now. I know you worked hard on those treatments. Lowen, the title of Benevolent Knight, and the 5th Company's captaincy.
Oh god, he's passing on the tile now.
If you don't want them, just let them go. Be true to yourself. That's all that matters.
Aww. Oh god, don't tell me he's gonna start crying too.
Lowen, come with me for a moment.
But he's sick. Come on, let him stay. Let him stay.
The investigative team's analysis shows that the monster that attacked Adorno bears Ursa's mark.
Uh-oh.
Do you still intend to remain silent now that things have got this far?
Uh-oh.
This isn't an interrogation. You can remain silent if you wish, but I hope you'll choose to come clean.
I'll talk.
My god, he caved so quickly.
I'll confess everything and accept whatever punishment awaits, but please.
Holy crap. He just switched that up.
Please, give me one more night. Tomorrow I'll go to the Knights of Favonius and explain everything. I swear it, on my honor as a knight.
Oh gosh. I know. What are we to do with this boy?
That's the first time I've heard you swear such an oath in all this time we've worked together.
I know it doesn't carry much weight.
Then let's use the Benevolent Knight's name to balance the scales. Please, keep your promise this time, Lowen.
I'm sorry, Theodore. I'd intended to make Lowen captain and leave my title to you. I know how much you've yearned for that title since you were little.
It's not your fault, Mr. Adorno. I don't possess the talent that helped Owen pass the knight's exam so easily. Years of work. And I'm still stuck as a training medic. How could I ever inherit your title?
Medics, knights, we're all protecting people, aren't we? The way I see it, you earn that title every day.
No. In truth, I've done so much wrong.
Oh no, he's fessing up too, ain't he?
And what I'm about to do is worse still.
What are you gonna do? Theo? Theodore? Theodore, sweetie, what the hell are you gonna do? No, not to him! Oh gosh. They shouldn't have left those two alone.
So you agreed to his request? Just like that?
What else should I have done? Ask him to submit a report for my approval? Please, spare us both.
I think he would actually... He likes the sight of you, Barca. You look approve.
I know how much Adorno means to him, so I trust the weight of his vow.
There once was a man who made many promises to my father in the name of chivalry. Yet in the end, he betrayed their friendship.
Oof. I guess he has to come from that side, too. I know, hell no. What is Theo gonna do to the old man?
Warped obsessions and the passage of time can turn friends into foes as easily as the wind changes its course.
Quoting Crepus, are we? That really takes me back.
Lowen versus Theodore? Well, if it's not gonna be a clashing of blades and fists, it's definitely a bit of ideals here at this point, because Lowen is just flipping the switch. He realized that his caretaker from all those years ago and have trained him to be a knight, and Theo too, and now because of something that they did, he's majorly hurt and may actually die very soon. Or at least not get out of bed.
Did you guys all know each other back in the day?
Once, there were 3 spirited young men who imagined their futures together. One was a rich young master who dreamed of becoming a knight, but ended up inheriting the family winery.
Ah.
Next came the hot-headed rule breaker, who ended up leading the Knights of Favonius.
How the hell did you end up becoming a knight? Well, you're definitely very good and honorable. Sure, you have the strength and stuff, but you have the resolve and the drive and the leadership for this organization. And just, you know, kind of wing it sometimes, like you are now.
And the last one obtained neither the wealth he desired, nor the power he yearned for. Obsession was all that was left, piling up day after day into a towering spire.
Longing turned into obsession.
Is that how Eric let the doctor worm his way in?
Eric made his own choices, no matter what was said to him. I understand his reasoning, but that doesn't mean I pity him. And it certainly doesn't mean I'll make the same mistakes again. I'm keeping a close eye on my subordinates this time.
Bad news!
Oh, shit! What's going on in the house?
Hey, haven't finished talking yet.
I'm sorry, I can't hold these faces. Damn, it was crazy enough seeing Yehoda pull faces like that, but... but Farka doesn't. Crazy cousin, crazy cousin Yehoda, and then Farka doing the shit. Did his eyebrow twitch there? I'm sorry. Okay. But yeah, what the hell's going on in the house? I'm very concerned about what was going on with the old man.
That voice! Did it come from where Adorno was just now?
Let's just hurry and take a look.
Leedsburg, what's going on here?
Adorno's gone. Lohen and Theodore too?
I don't know. I was on patrol and I saw the door was wide open. I looked inside and everything was like this. Captain Adorno couldn't have gotten out of bed in his condition. Could someone have taken him away?
Old man. I hope he's not, or worse. Because, I mean, they've been experimenting on monsters. Apparently, Lohen just got injected with something, or consumed something anyway. They did some kind of trial on him. Who knows if they're doing something with the old man? If anything, I would hate for the old man to be dead, but... I don't want to see what happens to that man if they were using him for experiments now, just to save his life.
Grandmaster, it's an emergency. Vice Captain Lohen barreled straight through our patrols and headed for the outskirts.
Oh, no.
That kid. Seriously.
Well, he said he'd try to get everything sorted out by tomorrow, so... I guess he's going free reign right now.
Did he leave any sort of message?
Message? He looked like he was in a hurry. All he said was out of the way before rushing off.
Quite the command. Did you go after him?
Well, of course. But you know how fast he is. I'm afraid we...
Track him as far as you can. Leave the rest to us. D-Luke, honorary knight, I'm counting on you to help me with this one.
Cool. Alright, where do we go from here, folks? There, rather than just straight off walking off into the distance, I actually pulled up the map first to make sure that that the location wasn't someplace near me. And now I'm already here. Ah, beautiful Millhaven. Look at all the blossoms floating around. Never mind that. We have to figure out what the hell's going on with the kids in Adorno.
Is this as far as we were able to track him? Well, he's not known as the 5th Company's sharpest arrow for nothing. Gone in a flash.
If you want to praise him, save it for later. Don't we have any more clues?
Yeah, not enough dilly-dallying about names and such. We'll figure that out later.
The dew on this grass is cold. Probably the effects of elemental energy.
Traces of elemental energy? I should be able to track them.
Oh, you really are something, eh, Honorary Knight?
That's right, folks. Oh, look, there's a crab wandering around over on that sandbar over there. See? Every time there's a cutscene, there's always a fucking crab out there. But yeah, we finally get to use Elemental Sight. It's part of the story. We have to do it. Oh, I thought I would have to activate it.
Still, being spotted by witnesses and leaving traces. That's not the Lohen I know.
Do you think he wants to be followed?
Seems like it. He wouldn't be so messy.
Whether he's in a rush to complete something, or stop something from happening, our task remains the same.
Yep, let's get going. We've got to get to the bottom of this.
Yoink. Okay, at least this is nearby. But, pardon me, I want some more quab. No, get back here. Oh, I missed it. Did I get it? Need snappy dragons. Go, Columbina, go! Oh, I guess I could have... Never mind. It's fine running up here. There it is. There we are. Domain time! Shoot. Sorry about that.
These metal scraps and vessels. It's like leading the expedition through Snezhnaya again.
I'll say. I got a feeling that this may have been an old testing ground for the doctor and his lackeys. The vegetation here is a little strange as well.
Your earlier conjecture appears correct. This place indeed looks like an experiment site, left behind by one of the doctor's segments. No wonder the Knights of Favonius have failed to discover the entrance for so many years. It was most likely his handiwork.
And once the concealment faded, someone discovered this place before us, restarting the experiments on Ursa's flesh and blood.
You don't think it was...
What's going on? Why is Paimon looking like that? Oh.
What a pain. How many more test subjects do we need to catch?
What the hell?
What are you looking at?
Uh-oh.
Stay put, and don't cause any trouble.
Oh. What's going on? Oh god, I'm in a box. And I'm trapped. I feel like I'm Chell in Portal again. Is there a portal gun I can use to get out? Oh, door. Aww. Oh.
The experiment results have been confirmed. The serum dosage still requires adjustment.
Oof. Oh god, I hope that we're not gonna find the old man in one of these boxes and getting gassed.
Sir, the new subjects are here. This brat's real vicious. Took a lot of work to quiet him down.
Interesting. I'll take a look myself.
Rejoice. You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world. You shall cross into the realm of the extraordinary.
The hell does he mean by that? Okay, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Almost sounds like he's has shackles on him. Lowen's memory? Yeah, it might be. Oh, ah!
I told you, don't cause trouble.
I guess this was the troublemaker they
Was
were talking
that
about.
A projection formed using memory?
Yeah, how the hell did that happen?
Seems like a trap laid to slow our advance.
You think so? Ugh, God, I felt a genuine fear of being a trapped rat. Except I wasn't a rat. I was just a child being used for experiments by these adults with masks.
A trap? Could it be Lohen again?
Nah. That kid would have come up with something way more deadly.
Yeah, if anything, he would have been probably not well enough to leave something like that behind. Sounds like something that would probably trigger him.
In any case, Lohen isn't the only one who was captured by Eric and is familiar with this kind of magic.
You don't look like you're here to assist.
Okay, so they didn't come here together, obviously.
On the contrary. I believe ending this as soon as possible is the best way to help you.
Seriously, how the hell did Theo manage to get the old man here before Lohen got up to the house and realized that they bolted?
In this? Is that what you're saying now? Back when the test subjects were escaping left, right, and center? Back when I was ready to give up? Who was it who said I should keep going? Did all the test subjects escape?
What the hell?
You shouldn't experiment on yourself so soon, Theodore. Did you think that discovering Eric's lab and taking control of Dottores' apparatus would be enough to help you restart their experiments?
Why would you want to do that? Oh gosh. Don't tell me he was trying to boost his physical ability so he can become a knight. Oh my god, he really wanted to do that. Please. Please don't let that be your reason.
Look at you. You can barely lift a finger. Helpless to do anything but watch your test subjects flee.
Lohen, are you here to stop me?
Quite the opposite. Who do you think kept those monsters from eating you?
You took care of them?
I also plan to deal with the ones that fled into the wild. If you ignore them, the Knights of Favonius will follow them right back to your doorstep.
Why are you helping me?
I know what you intend to do with the flesh and blood of Ursa the Drake. I've read the examination report you wrote for Adorno. Old and frail, a mass of old injuries. One day you won't wake up. No one will be surprised. Without extraordinary intervention, that is.
I hit it! Even Adorno himself didn't see it.
Don't be so shocked. We're companions, both rescued by the Benevolent Knight. Did you really think I wouldn't notice your changes?
Is that why you're willing to keep my secret?
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I sincerely hope Adorno can live a while longer. It'd save me from inheriting any unnecessary responsibilities. But what I'm more interested in is power. Aren't you concerned that your monster experiments have hit a bottleneck, and that your own body can't bear Ursa's power? In that case, use me as your test subject.
Holy crap. So he realized that Theodore tried to track back into the experimental place, hoping that he could find some kind of solution to help Adorno to keep well and alive, and not because he was getting old and frail. And of course, who wouldn't want to protect their guardian or parent figure? But this was not the way to do this. Why would you do that, Theodore? And then you encouraged him to do it, Lohen. Sure, you were gonna get a power boost from it, hopefully, from all this as well. But you still played into it. Sure, you also wanted to help out Adorno, of course. But bad kids! Oh, this hurts. This hurts so much. They cared about Adorno so much, but no, this is so wrong.
Without you, we'd never have come this far.
This is way more fucked up than I thought it was gonna be.
We're finding the serum, continuing the experiments, bringing Adorno here? Were these ideas not all yours, Lohen?
That's right. And that's why I'm also prepared for failure.
Failure? We're so close. As long as you don't blow our cover, we've still got a shot. Lohen, listen to me. The Ursa serum works. Adorno's improving. He can get out of bed on his own now. If it weren't for you, I don't think he would have lasted the week. But I can only add low concentration serum to Adorno's meals and medication for now. It won't cure the root cause.
What, that he's a mortal man and he's slowly aging and dying?
Is that so? Oh, that's good to hear. The smoother your experiments go, the greater my hopes of mastering this power.
Yeah, you have that going for you.
Do you think you could find the time to see him? He talks about you often.
I'll pass. I'd really rather not listen to his nagging. Besides, unnecessary contact only increases the risk of exposure. We're running out of time.
Oh.
The Knights of Favonius will notice something is wrong sooner or later, no matter how many tricks we pull. They'll only work for a time. How much longer until you have complete control?
Soon. Very soon. Thanks to your help, the serum's power has stabilized substantially. Though, I wouldn't call it a gentle concoction.
Don't go using it on the old man to save time.
Of course not. You're overthinking this. I know what I'm doing.
Uh-huh, so you say. Everyone assumes they know what they're doing right up until trouble lands on their doorstep.
If that day ever comes, feel free to slap some sense into me.
Oh, don't offer him that.
Blow our cover. Do you think the Knights never suspected? Who do you think was delaying the investigation? How many times do I have to say this? We were gambling from the start. With our time, the Knights' time, and the time Adorno has left. If you lose a fight, you retreat. If you lose a bet, you accept it. Linger on the battlefield or at the gambling table, and we're bound to lose even more.
What do you want to do then? Stand by and watch him die?
Yeah, at the very least, bring him back home. Not in this horrific metal tomb.
Wake up already. In his present state, the serum would kill him. Would you prefer that?
I haven't given up yet. I completed the finer refinements before you arrived. This is the refined high-concentration serum. So long as I use this, even you won't be able to stop me.
Oh god, don't tell me he's gonna try one on himself.
You can refuse to cooperate. That's fine. It just brings me back to where I began. I'll finish this myself.
Relying on hazy childhood memories. Theodore was the first to find this place, restarting Eric's experiments to prolong Adorno's life. But at some point, the experiment failed, and the monsters escaped. Lohen then discovered him and offered his assistance, allowing him to continue extracting serum from Ursa the Drake. That appears to be the full picture.
What do you intend to do with them?
I'll leave that headache to Jean and the others to deal with later. Let them decide the appropriate course to take. For now, I'm more concerned about the remains of Ursa's flesh, buried here beneath the ground.
Jeez, even the corpse of a creature like that is just dangerous. Yeah, hey, remember that weird dog, cat, viper thing from earlier that Lohen was fighting in that memory bubble? Those were like called one of those consecrated beasts. I kind of thought they got most of their power from eating god remains or whatever, because there's probably like hundreds of other gods that were into that, or some other higher level beings, such as angels, fallen or still somewhat staying. I'm pretty sure they would probably still have some tinge of peculiarity to their flesh, but still. I kind of figured most of those that some random creature, like a cat, or a Rishan bold tiger, or a croc, or that scorpion, those fucking scorpions. Oh gosh. I thought those were eating like the remains of some fallen deity. Kind of like that one scorpion thing that's right outside the head of Urabashi in Inazuma. Okay. Alright, we're gonna spend some time reading some notes. I like that. I like that very much. Krepus is dead. A large expanse of blank pages. Varka is back. I'm bringing him everything we've achieved. What does that mean? Who wrote that? Through 1,000 years, though 1,000 years have passed since the first Grandmaster laid her seal, the Drake Ursa's powers remain as formidable as ever. To regard it merely as a calamity or a scourge would be to squander its considerable potential. Should we succeed in deconstructing and taming Ursa's power into a controllable asset, the benefits, whether for strategic deterrence, tactical deployment, or targeted eradication, would be immeasurable. In light of these considerations, I hereby authorize the covert study of the relevant specimens. All pertinent records have been withdrawn from the General Archives to preempt any unnecessary scrutiny from the Church of the Knights. Church or the Knights. Lasting peace should not depend on the momentary intervention of individual heroes, nor should it be entrusted to the whims of inscrutable gods. So, yeah, they definitely knew that this creature was buried here, sealed away. Oh, I already read that. Test subjects. The plan to incite panic through the use of the test subjects has progressed with remarkable success. Though even our most successful test subject at the stage can harbor less than 1% of the total power within Ursa's flesh. The ensuing rumors and dread had proven far more readily disseminated and internalized among the masses than the Drake in its true form. The legend of Ursa has haunted this land for 1,000 years, after all. A plausible imitation of its form is quite enough to keep the populace in a state of perpetual dread. Moreover, the scrutiny and discontent directed at the Knights of Favonius will breed further chaos. They'll pave the way for our northern allies to step in with their timely assistance. Scroll down. Regarding the mutual aggression among the test subjects, some researchers posited that the separate flesh is simply attempting to reconstitute itself into a single whole. Ew. That explains why they would end up trying to tear each other open, trying to get the remnants of Ursa's flesh and take it onto themselves. Others, however, interpret this as Ursa's curse upon itself, that it would allow no vestige of its power to persist in any shape or manner. A foolishly sentimental notion. A brute that has abandoned its wisdom cannot then arrive at the refinement of desiring its own extinction. There are no unsolvable riddles in this world. The experiments shall continue. Excuse me. Our mastery of this power is inevitable. It is only a matter of time. Risks are one thing, and results are quite another. We should give necessary secrecy its due, and necessary sacrifice its place, provided we keep a clear ledger. We keep our grip on the situation. So, I think they definitely probably let loose Kale around that time when people were afraid that Ursa the Drink was coming by, but it was actually Kale causing havoc on their behalf. Where the hell am I going? Over here? Yeah, over here.
According to the experimental logs, extracting high concentration serum requires repeatedly stimulating Ursa's flesh to increase its activity.
Oh, that's difficult
There's
considering
an
it's
ominous
dead.
feeling growing stronger by the second. Prepare for battle.
Oh boy. Oh god, he took it, didn't he?
Why? I used the highest concentration possible.
Oh no.
You're weak. And you don't even have the self-awareness to realize it.
Ouch. You really want to bring it up at a time like this?
Awareness? What right do you have to talk to me about self-awareness? You lost control once before as well.
And that's how I know we can't go on. If the price for saving Adorno's life is his very self, then we won't be saving him, but the monster he'll become. Take a long, hard look in the mirror. Are you really the person he chose to inherit the Benevolent name?
Ouch.
I won't accept this! I can't accept this!
Harsh.
When was the last time I embraced the two of you like this?
Holy crap, he got up!
In the blink of an eye, you've grown too big for hugs.
Oh, don't say that.
Adorno?
How did you...
I heard everything. You've been helping me cling on, haven't you? It's thanks to both of you I have this chance to hug you once again, just like old times.
Oh gosh.
All that's left to say is, it's all right. It's over now.
Aww. Holy crap, it's this whole scene again.
Why the tears? It wouldn't do for the Benevolent Knight to check out by making kids cry now, would it?
Aww.
Promise me, you'll see me off with a smile.
I just don't want to watch you.
Isn't it enough that you're here by my side?
Oh god.
Adorno, Theodore.
Oh god, I thought he was gonna croak right there. Lowen!
This issue has been resolved, I take it?
Not entirely.
Oh no. What was that? I thought it was dead!
I knew it. You had to stimulate Ursa's flesh beyond the high-risk threshold to extract the necessary serum.
Uh-oh.
If its power is allowed to continue overflowing, all nearby life forms will be affected. Just like the plants here and those monsters we saw earlier.
Oh yeah, those plants really do look funky. Where have I seen that before? Probably around, like, other abyssal stuff in Nodcry. I think so. Definitely. Very definitely. But I'll have to think about that later, because something's coming to eat us!
Why are you still trying to act tough? You can barely lift a finger right now, can you? I know that feeling.
Oh, yeah, he said the exact same thing before when he first found Theodore back in this place.
Hand it over, and then get out of the way and watch.
No. What do you mean handed over?
The key to the underground is in the lining of my coat.
Oh, thank God. I thought he was talking about handing over the serum.
Please. Destroy Ursa the Drake's flesh. And its power.
Goodbye, Adorno.
Go. That power was never meant to linger in this world.
Past this point, that's where Eric and the doctor conducted their experiments on Ursa, isn't it?
Sure is. A madman seeking power and an angel who chose it. What a farce.
One that we're about to bring the curtain down on.
Ursa the Drake's residual power is not to be underestimated. Eyes on the prize, everyone. This will be a tough fight!
Oh! What was that noise over there?
Monsters. Captured for experiments long ago. They've survived until now thanks to the doctor's apparatus and Ursa's power. I added quite a few to their number myself. Looks like they're getting restless.
Oh, he's really gonna die. He bites Shadow. Of course, when everything is starting to fall apart, only then does he try to make things right. But God, you better live after this. You have hell to pay for after this. Did you really need so many?
Are you sure your cages are sturdy? We could do without them complicating our fight with Ursa.
Well, if they were sturdy, I wouldn't have had to work so hard to clean up previous escapees.
Ew.
But don't worry, they won't disturb you. I guarantee it.
Are you planning to... Oh crap, if they're not gonna fight one another, he's probably gonna carve a path for us, isn't he?
The ambitions of old subordinates. Revenge for beloved family. Those are your grudges to settle, are they not? In much the same manner. You just leave the monsters I captured to me. Oh, one last thing. Vice Captain of the Knights of Favonius, 5th Company, requesting permission to attack.
Ha! Finally reporting in before your sortie, huh?
Finally, he's actually trying to behave like a knight now.
Give him hell, Lohen.
Oh yeah, Adorno's probably got a foot in the grave right now. He could have stand to walk up over them to give him a hug. But Lohen, I don't know. He might get tripped up, man. But yeah, Adorno's... he had a pretty good run. Unfortunately, it took very dark, very bad experiments to keep him alive and moving as he did. But I don't think it's gonna last too long. But in the end, at least Lowen's gonna try to at least set himself right before that happens. I hope. I swear, if we go back to that old chamber where Adorno and Theodora is, and well, it's just Theodore, that's really there, I'm gonna be so sad.
Don't die. That's an order.
In that case, please dispose of Ursa at your earliest convenience.
Off he goes.
Traveler, should we help him?
Nah. He's got his own scores to settle. I ain't getting in his way. You want to, Paimon?
Oh, looks like that kid's friendship fee wasn't a complete waste after all, huh?
Can he handle them all?
Trust him just as he trusts us. After all, he's set to become the youngest captain since your appointment.
Holy crap, maybe he is 14. Or 13
Eric,
or whatever.
Revier, Dottore, and now Ursa. Guess I'm not destined to rise to such challenges. But ordinary people, we have our own battles to fight.
Now, just a little thing. His polearm does not look like a polearm. That sir basically looks like a lance. Pretty heavy duty, if you ask me.
So go. Settle things with your obsessions. Once and for all!
Alright, time to cut loose.
Trim! I won't judge. Bet you weren't ready for this.
Woo! Get some!
Like lambs to the slaughter.
Wow, that was amazing.
Things seem pretty intense over there too, huh? That's a battle between legends and a drake for you. Now's no time for distractions.
Oops, gotta miss that one.
Leave none standing.
Ow! How do you hit me like that?
Like lambs to the slaughter.
With me! Charge! Your verdict is?
Now, be gone!
Ah!
Wanna leave, do you? Can you hear Ursa's call? Or is it the serum you smell? Well, I'm afraid that just won't do. Behind me stand not only heroes who battle wicked dragons, but slow, fragile mortals too. So... come at me! Each and every one of you!
Oh god, he's marking himself as bait. Oh, mercy.
Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal measure, and consumed by madness, they even attacked each other.
This is the refined high-concentration serum. So long as I use this...
I guess he took the serum too.
Get your fill.
Along with the keys.
Will get past me.
Oh boy, when did that guy come in here?
Struggle all you want.
Oh crap, I'm getting tunnel vision.
Now we're dead. Let's fight. No fairy tale ending for you.
Ugh.
Rejoice! You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world. You shall cross into the realm of the extraordinary.
Lohen, I think you're hallucinating. Also, you look like you got a bit of a sweat going there.
Once, you believed you could control your fate by killing power.
Slow, weak, powerless, mortal.
Then, your paltry arrogance was smashed by power beyond reason.
What the hell is that?
Except that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nodcry's battles.
You are not special. That is the truth. One you once thought you had accepted.
What do you want to do then? Stand by and watch him die?
Yet you will not suffer a mundane death to befall you. You are not wrong. You never have been. Power is the sole solution to all things. It is how we grasp destiny by the throat.
Oh god, I'm having...
Resist even death.
Ah! Oh god, I'm having flashbacks between Shuhu and Blade. Oh god, that is terrifying. That's gonna give me nightmares. This here, that's gonna haunt me. That's gonna be looking at me when I'm trying to sleep.
You simply lack enough of it. Not even close. Unless you accept this gift.
Nope. That's what Shuhu said. He was offering gifts. I don't want the gifts. Lohen should not take the gift. Shove it up your bum!
Paladins are neither good nor evil. Have you not always believed so? Carving up abyssal power, seeking aid from a coven of witches, leading on to find favor. Is there any difference? Are mortals unworthy of power? Now then, accept my strength, my guidance.
Oh my god, that is terrifying with like the little growls in between. Oh god, this is probably the most puckered I've been since that whole thing with Bortnack's blade.
You're right. Power is just power. It's humanity's arrogance and stupidity that invite destruction.
Yeah! Huh? Ow!
Not so talkative now. You embrace mediocrity. You spurn my counsel.
What I desire, I'll take with my own two hands. If I accept your guidance, I wouldn't be the master of that power now. Would I? Be gone. I have no need for power I don't control.
Dude! Lohen? Oh shit, I think he bled a little.
Lohen! Wake up!
Oh my... What the hell? He put the serum on him and then he drained it out? What the hell, man? Ballsy, but damn, that was intense.
Lohen!
Are you trying to burst my eardrums? I was just taking a quick nap. That fight took a lot out of me, you know.
Never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
In your hand. Is that Ursa's serum?
I didn't inject myself with it. I just used it to attract the monsters.
Oh, thank goodness.
Can't exactly deal with out-of-control monsters when I'm going berserk myself, can I?
Oh man. I keep hearing growls. Yeah, the guy was speaking, but it wasn't Lohen, it was Ursa, and Ursa's a beast, so of course it would speak in growls and such. Ooh, that gave me goosey bumps. Not because I finally actually put an AC unit in my window and I feel crisp and cool in my room now. But that was chilling. Oh god, I just said I was having flashbacks of Bortnack's blade being reformed. Okay, continue.
Plus, wouldn't want you finishing off Ursa just to turn around and have to deal with me.
That's a good point.
There's still a little in my system from previous experiments, though. That stuff gives you a real headache.
Ursa's flesh has been destroyed. There shouldn't be any further risk of activation.
I see. Totally obliterated, huh? What about Adorno and Theodore?
A reinforcement showed up. I had the Knights escort them back. As for Theodore's punishment, and yours, I'll look into it later. Stay with him until the very end, you hear?
Thank you, Grandmaster.
Do not stand by my grave and cry. My life I gave to wipe tears dry. Here rests the
Benevolent Knight.
Oh, God.
This epitaph suits you, old man.
Bro, why do you have to bring Mika's book out? Yet another father figure that we have to put in the grave. God damn it!
Who chews bubblegum while visiting a grave?
Oh, you're to see Adorno too, are you? Hey, want some gum?
I didn't even know that gum was really a thing in this game until he was... Of all the people to be popping bubbles, it was this guy. Where did the local Farina go? Yeah, I think she disappeared like an hour ago. No, I'm good.
You always like messing around with this stuff. Said it made the kids happy.
Wait, is that the candy he was handing out to the kids? It was bubblegum?
Pretty sure he'd be glad to receive candy on the other side.
Aww. Unfortunately, it'll probably attract some ants. You want ants? That's how you get ants. So these... Did you make them all?
I had nothing else to do during confinement, so I made candy to stave off the boredom.
Ooh. Maybe you ought to teach Klee how to bake some bubble gum. Keep her occupied when she's in solitary confinement.
Oh, no wonder we didn't see you at the award ceremony. You were in solitary confinement the whole time, huh?
Oh, he missed the ceremony. No.
That wasn't all. Our dear, reasonable acting Grandmaster Jean handed down 2 other punishments.
And what were those?
The Knights have decided to rescind my commendation and not promote me to captain.
Oh, no. Why? What? Thank fuck.
The title of Benevolent Knight is to be buried with Adorno. The position of 5th Company Captain will also remain vacant, for the time being.
So, I guess technically you're still in charge of the company?
Is that really okay?
I'm sure they'll find somebody to fill in the captain position soon, I hope.
To quote Varka, look, Mondstadt did just fine for a long time with only an acting Grandmaster, right?
He sure can be persuasive when he wants to be.
And it's all the more so for the title of Benevolent Knight. I will not allow anyone unworthy to inherit it. Even if the unworthy successor is me.
Paimon suddenly felt like that title suited you for a second. Must have been her imagination, eh?
Yeah, I say so, Paimon. I say so. But yeah, at the end, you're pretty cool in the end.
You think so? I prefer a different title, really. The ends justify the means knight. The a win is a win knight. The punching bag knight. Sounds alright, too.
Oh, crap. Did he overhear that last one? That's what Paimon said earlier. Punching bag knight.
That said, it seems this sinner will have to win a few more battles first before getting his next commendation.
Are you still pursuing power?
Of course. After all, someone once told me, acknowledging my limits is the first step towards transcending the mundane. I'll keep winning, no matter what it takes. Relax. Learning from our mistakes is part and parcel of getting stronger, no? Besides, I know why I pursue power. Forgetting what you wanted in the first place? That would be true defeat. Do I look like that kind of idiot to you?
At least it keeps you grounded. I guess not, but how many people remember in the end?
It's food for thought. Best to have someone on hand to help if something does go wrong.
Oh, sorry, my throat is a little parched. I forgot to grab water before all this.
In that case, Until I'm strong enough to shoulder everything on my own. Don't grow old on me. Alright?
Huh. You don't have to worry about us doing that. Can't believe we have to bury another father figure again. Oh, cool! Mint bubble gum! I gotta make some. Well, see you on the other side, Grandpa Adorno. Ugh. At least we got to see him go. I just hope that they actually carried him home, at least. Spend time in his bed and... well, taken care of by his little adopted boys. Where the hell am I going, though? Damn. Well, I guess I can finally claim the bag of Mora. A heavy Mora pouch. Its opening shimmering with the golden glow of friendship. Travelers like hundreds of years old. Hundreds? Hundreds? Oh, you'd fucking wish. Because, I don't know. They're probably almost older than Tibet, probably. But yeah, at the very least, record, at least as far as the sibling went back, all the way back into Conria, but I think their ships has been here since at least the time of the Hyperboreans. How long ago was that? Fuck if I know. It was a long time ago, that's for sure. Of course, they were at stasis, but I'm pretty sure that they've been alive longer than that even, before they even reached Tibet. Ooh, I got 100,000 Mora. Hell yeah. Damn. What am I gonna use that Mora for? Maybe I should upgrade my Dragon Spine Spear. No, I'm not gonna do that. Wait, yeah, you can see that it's a physical thing. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, lordy.
To peer into the abyss needs
I got a theory. What do you got? Lay it on me. Hold on, let me put the card up.
The March of the Wild Hunt.
So, let's see. What the hell happened here? Let's see. We had Lowen's story. Jeez. Oh, man. Wow, that was thrilling. It was very traumatic. Definitely had a traumatic background for sure. I mean, experimented by the doctor, that is huge. That is really huge. But yeah, who knows? He was probably in that pack of kids that got shuffled in along with Kala, and then she was let loose on Mondstadt to cause some havoc and such. Ugh, excuse me. And turns out, yeah, their benevolent benefactor that took them in probably raised them, wanted them to become knights, and they did become knights in their own way, probably not like Theodore. He wanted to get stronger. He also mostly wanted to help Adorno. He really wanted to help him because he was already such an old man and he wasn't getting around very good anymore. So he decided to break back into the old experimental grounds to try to make a serum that would help him out, make him live a little longer. But also, Lowen ended up tracking him down saying, okay, you can keep doing it, but yeah, you can use me as a test subject too so he could become stronger, because oh boy, he managed to fight Rear at one point before we realized how fucking powerful that guy was, and he got wasted, which is why we didn't get the chance to see him at all at Nightcry. He was laid up from that fight, and God, it was eating away with him. So he tried to get tested on them, managed to keep the Knights of Favonius off their backs for a little bit, and now they got caught. But he instantly tried to make things right, especially since all their other test subjects ran out and tried to hurt Adorno. But yeah, what was that theory you got? Yeah, there we have it. I attended almost all the quests. Never have I heard the heavenly principles being referred as male or female. Makes me thinking, yeah, I thought they were all female. At least the angels were. And the heavenly principles, well, definitely the three that we have seen human forms of, they were female. And the unknown god, who we know the name on, which was Asmodee, I believe. Yeah, she was female too. But yeah, what about it? What, are you gonna, like, tell me that, like, Paimon is probably, like, an angel too? Honestly, that's probably the best answer I have. Which probably explains that she doesn't have a whole lot of power, but she does have, like, a vaguely humanoid figure. But whatever, we're not worried about Paimon. But it is kind of strange nobody has actually tried to delve into figuring out what the hell she is, because there is nothing in all of Teyvat that is anything like her. At all. But sure enough, there was them, I can't believe that there was still Ursa, remains from Ursa, and it was still kind of viable at a point. Jeez, even when a god dies, their remains just cause havoc. It's a total biohazard, really. Is the Heavenly Principles an AI system for the Traveler spaceship? I have heard that theory before. People thinking that when the spaceship crashed in, the autopilot system that was on there ended up re-terraforming the whole planet to suit humanoid needs, i.e. kind of like the traveler and their sibling. And then they ended up creating some kind of war with the already pre-existing species here, like the dragons and other godly creatures like the angels and the demons and the Arsquacians and all that. But yeah, what are you thinking about the AI system right now? Not really seeing what has all connected here, but I'm surprised that they actually brought up. So the twin siblings are superior. They are superior beings, yes, I would say so. They've been alive for I don't know how long. What, don't tell me that, I don't know, they're somehow the source of the abyss or some shit like that. Nah, no, that would be insane. Nah, that'd be weird. That was stupid. Forget I even said that. I really need some water, man. Oh well, I'll be fine. Let me check something really quick. Where the hell are you? Holy shit! What do you plan next? Let's see. Well, there is that event that's going on, that fighting event though. We don't use our elemental skills. Kind of like that tournament that we attended to that Beto organizes, and that was in the Stone Forest. Where the hell was that again? Yeah, the Gunyan Stone Forest way back before we entered Inazuma. If anything, it was right before entering Inazuma, at least for me, as far as I remember. But that's where we get introduced with Kazuha. I guess it's kind of like that little in-story event where we kind of fight, but we can't use elemental powers. It's just melee in weapons and such. So there's that event going on. What the hell is called? Trials of the Brave Warrior. So hopefully that'll take a little less time than this. Jesus Christ, I managed to run this for 3 goddamn hours. I didn't think I was going to stretch it out this long. Oh well. But yeah, that's what I plan to do. So hopefully it'll be a little bit shorter doing that, because oh my god, that was so long and very sad, but also quite terrifying. Jesus, that whole part with Lowen being talked to in as a mirror of himself, but it's actually Ursa the Drake's consciousness in him. Can I see your cat? Well, I have to see where the hell he is. Okay, you want to see my Kiki? All right, let me see where the hell he is. All right. Well, you said that you were here at the beginning, so you probably caught the part where this guy decided that it was the perfect time to cry for food. I'm sorry, were you a little sleepy there? You look a little sleepy, Bummy. Oh, good kitty. Good kitty. Look how limp he looks. Say hi to the folks there. Alright, good kitty. Where you go? You want to see my other cat? Hi. Come here. This is a weird looking cat, isn't it? Say hi, Taro. I know, you're a little freaked, aren't you? Wow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Motherfucker. Okay, who wants treats? Okay, you get a little treat. Yeah. And little fucker fucked my arm up. You get a little treat. Get a little more. No, that's not for you, kitty. That was a weird cat, wasn't it? My bunny really fucked my arm up. Holy shit. So, yeah, that's my pets. That was the entirety of the Lowen story quest. What the fuck was this called again? I forgot what it was called. I don't know. A True Knight's Tale. Whatever the hell I called this stream. In all its entirety. So, look forward to... Yeah, that was a rabbit. I don't know. I was joking that it was a cat. Worse yet, he probably bites. He's probably hurt me more than the actual cat. And he has claws, but the rabbit, oh, his nails, they'll really bruise you up, dog. And they kick like a donkey. Otherwise, very sweet, very soft little critters. But now he's just expecting me to feed him more. Oh, I'm sorry. I was picking on the cat, and now you think I'm gonna... it's dinner time? Y'all already had dinner. It's nearly midnight, motherfucker. It's bedtime. It's time for bed. You want me to give you upsies again? I'm not gonna do that, though. I'm not gonna torture him like that. Alright, I'm gonna just end this before it becomes showing off my pets kind of stream at the end. So, thank you all for popping in, watching, and thank you Shadowscar for being around and all that. I really need to put like a thing for like, yeah, no spoilers or something. Like, don't fucking mention Raro is gonna. I didn't even know Raro is gonna be involved in this at all. God damn it. 11 p.m. It's actually almost midnight here. We're just like 6 minutes off from midnight. So it's like, I don't know. It's, I don't know, 8 over there? Wait, no. It's probably 9 o'clock over there. No. 9, 10 o'clock, something like that. Anyway, I started a little bit late too tonight. So anyway, thank you again, Shadowscar, for being here. But I'm probably going to have to make some kind of list about some kind of like some message that pops up in the chat and says, hey, just be respectful and no spoilers, please. I'm going to give you a kick as soon as I figure out how to actually kick anybody. What the hell did she say? But yeah, there was mention about maybe a Discord group chat. Let's see. Honestly, if a chat, cutscene, and kitchen takes too long, I say this is a Discord group chat now. That was probably some weird... Sign. Quiet. Sorry about that. But anyway, maybe I'll consider like doing like a Discord group chat now, because I said that I was gonna do that after I would consider doing it after 100 subscribers, but I got 102 now. So damn. I was waiting a long time for that, but yeah, now I have over 100 subscribers now. That's pretty cool. That doesn't seem much in the big scheme, but honestly, I'm surprised that even anybody was watching any of my stuff at all. But I do kind of contribute most of that being making a shitload of shorts. Oh my god, I have so many shorts. If anything, it's probably taken me more time making all those shorts than I did making any of these streams. But whatever, I'll definitely have some good clips for this, I suppose. And Discord group or whatever, maybe I'll think about doing that as soon as I figure out how to do that, or I don't know. I haven't really used Discord all too much, but I'll think about it. You think it's any good, Shadowscar, to try starting a Discord? Just let me know in the comments below if you would be interested in doing that. Basically, I would probably sit up and be like, sending out a blast saying, hey, I'm actually going to start streaming soon or whatever. Or just bounce some ideas or some kind of insight of what the hell I'm going to be doing next. Or, I don't know, some ideas of what to do next or whatever. Any battle tips between yourselves or with me. I definitely would probably ask you like a shitload of questions if I could, because I'm probably playing this whole game wrong. I've probably been playing Genshin wrong this entire time after 3.5 years. And Honkai Star Rail, definitely. I only started a couple months back. But yeah, I should probably get some rest. I have tried doing like some eye cream stuff, but I think it's like really old stuff. I didn't even realize I had it, and I probably got it from Christmas at some year. So I don't know if it's any good. It makes my eyelids feel a little weird afterwards. My eyes feel fine after 3 hours. But yeah, I don't feel good about it, using it none more. For all I know, it probably caused me ear problems too, somehow. I should probably not use that none more. Okay, that's going to be it for me tonight, and I will be seeing you all in the next one. Goodbye.